Criminal Motherfucking Network. What's up, everybody? Going through a lot of emotions right now. It's been a weird day for me. But I'm going to have a guest panel, bring some people in, invited a lot of people, and lots to unpack, especially this, anyway. Criminal Motherfucking Network. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe. A lot of cussing around here. If you have your children around, this is your warning. I cuss a lot. I don't know why. I just fucking cuss a lot. And that's just how I be. So let me play this song for you guys. Ooh, Chris McDonough.
You are listening to Criminal Network.
I'm about ready to put Alex on the payroll.
You are listening to Criminal Network.
I'm about ready to put Alex on the payroll.
You are listening to Criminal Network.
Yeah, yo, mic check, 1, 2. Welcome to the stream where I'm building the vision and chasing the dream. I see you in the chat, trying to grab the wheel, telling me how to move and how I should feel. But this is my house, my rules, my flow. If you don't like the pace, there's the door, let it go. I'm the captain of the ship, I'm the one in the zone. This is my creative space and I sit on the throne. So hold up, wait, let's get the facts straight before you get loud and you thumb out the hate. As of 2026, the numbers don't lie. Over 120 million channels under the sky, 30 billion videos, a world to see. So why you wasting time trying to micromanage me? There's a channel for everyone, a place for your soul. Go find your own lane and give up the control.
You are listening to Criminal Network.
I'm about ready to put Alex on the payroll.
You are listening to Criminal Network.
I'm about ready to put Alex on the payroll.
You are listening to Criminal Network.
Keep it moving. Keep it moving. This is Criminal Network. And we're live.
Let me pause this. Hold on. Perfect. Usually it goes right to the next fucking song. Anyway, let me throw this up here and I'm going to bring in a couple guests. I got my boy Mab Investigates and Crystal's Crime Board. Crystal's Crime Board. Welcome aboard.
What is up?
What is that?
What's up?
What a beautiful. I've had. You guys could probably tell I've had a lot of emotions today because I don't want to speak about the Savannah thing yet, but that got me going. And then I was able to watch the interview room, and that was like, wow.
That was, I know, right? Tonight's was really good.
Next year's going to be even better. Yeah, look who's coming in. It's Gigi Uncut. Gigi Escobar.
Gigi.
Hey, everyone.
What's up, Gigi?
Hey, Gigi.
And honestly, I was having a bad day. And earlier I was just like, I'm not going to do anything tonight. Now I feel like I needed to. And that's why I invited a lot of people because I needed to hear from you guys. Because I'm like, oh. But I loved hearing that. Hope you loved that, Gigi.
Yeah. My fingers didn't work fast enough, but yeah.
Well, no, they had that one. Wasn't it like a 2-minute timeout or like for the what do you mean, like on the chat on the interview room?
You time out on the interview room?
I went to Captain Kev and started typing shucks so I could get it in.
Jamie Joe, welcome aboard.
Hello.
So, I wanted to show this real quick. Hey, since you guys are all here, I'm gonna throw this out there because I'm having some doubts because I had a moment earlier. So I'm gonna put this. You guys have probably seen it already. I'm having issues with this right here. So before we move forward with this, it might not even be Savannah. All she has to do is clear that if it was her, then everything I say stands. If it wasn't her, they need to go arrest Nerdy. He told us how he did it. And if you read this, it says, I received, in other words, it wasn't like Savannah, why would Savannah have called the sheriff's office? You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
So anyway, how do you guys feel about that? Have you read this one? If you haven't,
No.
pretty shitty. It's pretty shitty.
Yeah,
I
I
think-
read it.
If one of you guys want to read it, I don't want to read it.
Can you blow it up anymore?
Let me see.
I
I don't know
I
what
think
to do
it's
anymore.
I'm going with hogwash because of the date. Don't forget, she said she wasn't talking to Pima County at a certain point. So
True. How do I make it? I don't know how to like increase.
I can probably read it if I squint. Narrative. On
And then it's-
6/11/26 at approximately 1700 hours, I received communication from Savannah Guthrie regarding this matter. I was informed by Miss Guthrie that she had received information that a YouTube personality that goes by Criminal Network was in front of her mother's house, possibly live streaming. I know this person to be Alex Zabel through previous investigations. Miss Guthrie is one of the responsible parties for the property, and has been having issues with several of the internet true crime vloggers, of which Mr. Zabel, Miss Guthrie was extremely upset. What's that?
Zabel, like table.
Zabel.
Yeah.
Miss Guthrie was extremely upset that Mr. Zabel was in front of her mother's residence. Over the past couple of months, she has expressed to me her displeasure about what has been going on with these vloggers, and has on multiple occasions told me she fears for her and her family's safety. I call
Listen,
bullshit with
Sorry to
that.
cut you off. Hey, man, sorry to cut you off.
All right.
The officer is saying that he's receiving these from her for months. Is that my hearing the words right?
Do I got to remember and read?
yeah, that's what she's saying. Miss Guthrie was extremely upset. Mr. Zabel was back in front of her home, her mother's residence. Over the last couple of months, she has expressed to me her displeasure about what
Thank
has
you.
been going on with these
See?
vloggers.
So is that Savannah then, Gigi?
Yes,
Yeah.
Miss Guthrie. It ain't the other Miss Guthrie and it ain't Annie. Because she said Savannah, Miss Guthrie.
I think they're making this shit up, to be honest.
You say it again?
I think that they're making it up, in my opinion.
Well, or she's reading their narrative that these hater trolls have been doing, which I had my own family reach out to me because what those trolls are doing. You know
Why
what I mean?
pick out one person when there was hundreds of people out there? And then
But Gigi just pinpointed it right there. Right, Gigi? Am I right?
No, yeah. I mean, she complained over several months that she's
Right.
upset
To
about
him.
that. Yeah, that is
him.
out front of the house.
Yeah, but also
There's-
you have that one document too that says when the officer called to ask if you guys could be there, that she gave permission.
Yep.
So if I had to guess, I would say that this one probably isn't from Savannah, but it would probably be from a troll.
Yeah,
But
I agree.
oh, okay. Welcome.
Look at the
Look
other page.
here, guys. Jay for Justice. Welcome. We love you.
Hey, Jane.
If you guys aren't following Jay for Justice, she's funny as shit. She's funny as shit.
Yeah, I watch her.
Yeah, so I'm telling. I've
There's
been
another
watching it.
page too.
Of this page?
Yeah, I sent it to you in your text.
Whose phone is that? Or who's click? Who's eating chiclets
Not
over
me.
It's Jay's for
Can you hear
Justice.
me?
Chiclets. Hi, Jay.
Hey, can you hear
Hey,
me?
Jay.
We heard you eating Skittles or something.
Oh,
You're
does
eating
it sound
corn nuts?
bad?
No, it was just clicking.
you're
We
good.
didn't know what it was.
You're eating Doritos over there?
It was
No,
probably
I
your.
was.
Do you have a headset?
I'm not used to this. I'm sorry. I might have a lag.
I
or
learned from
something.
you. What are you talking about? I learned from you. Oh, because you're on the other end and it's different?
Yeah, I don't
I
know
love
this
it.
end.
Oh, that's awesome. Because you're awesome. I'm learning from you. Shit. You
Well,
crack
I'm
me up every
actually on
time
my
I go on
phone,
there.
so that's why I don't usually go on StreamYard on my phone. So
Oh,
maybe
I
I
got
go
it.
inside and
Phone.
come back up.
I could do it either on my phone or try to use my webcam. Oh, of course. Hey, look, you guys have been looking at my right here.
Listen, I just wanted to say something because I didn't want to interrupt your show.
No, we just started. But go ahead. You never
Oh,
interrupt.
you did just start?
And
well,
we never
thank you
interrupt.
for giving me the link, number one. Okay.
Of course.
Number two, I'm shocked, and I'm probably the last one to hear this, but Savannah was actually the one that called.
I mean, did you see right now? Gigi was reading that one part where it says
the report on X.
Yeah. What is the? Hey, Crystal, can you send it to my email? Or wait a minute, you sent the second page to my phone?
Yeah, to your other phone.
Never mind. I'll
It
send
might
to
be a link.
But Alex, as you go through the statement up here, this is not okay. So this information was given to someone, and that someone gave the information to the police. So this information was gathered by a third party. It wasn't Savannah called the police directly.
I bet you
Exactly.
Yeah, Detective Stivers is the guy. You guys remember that second press conference? That detective that was standing behind him on the right? He wasn't FBI. He was the detective. That's Detective Stivers. So he's been on the case from the beginning. Why he would be in contact with the Guthries is what I want to know.
Are these just previous statements? Because it says on that day she wasn't aware of you doing anything.
Yeah, the next paragraph explains that someone, whoever wrote this, someone forwarded this information to Pima County. So Savannah didn't call Pima County.
Gotcha. So how do you read that then, DG? Because I didn't.
Okay, I'll read it. Okay, ready?
I'm listening.
On today's date, Ms. Guthrie was unaware of what Mr. Zabel was doing or saying on the live stream, but his mere presence was upsetting to her. I forwarded this information to Pima County Sheriff's Department Patrol Division and was informed of the call for service that the deputies were already responding. I informed Ms. Guthrie of the response, and she thanked the Sheriff's Department for our attention to the matter. So do you see how they wrote that? Somebody took this information and forwarded it to Pima County. They didn't say that she called Pima County.
Yeah, she spoke to somebody who spoke to them, right?
Right.
So this seems like, I would say that this was taken by perhaps a HOA type of person. Okay. They forwarded to Pima County. Understand? That's where I'm.
Also, don't forget, maybe not HOA, but that one person that doesn't live in this country.
Yeah.
Okay, how about this? If it was HOA, if Savannah read this, don't you think she would be, let's just say she did say it, okay, she has that right. But if she didn't say it, don't you think she'd at least be like, hey, hold up, you can't just be throwing my fucking name out there.
Right.
Or is it worded that?
She probably doesn't know it. She probably didn't know anything about it.
One at a time, I couldn't hear her say it.
She probably doesn't know anything about it.
Yeah, she probably has no idea.
I mean, there's so much shit out there. God knows what she can keep up with.
And why would she ask why Alex Zabel from Criminal Network is there? Cause she don't watch my shit.
I don't think that's from her.
I believe that if she wanted to call the police and she was upset like that, and repeatedly, as they're saying, over the several months, she would have called the police department herself.
No kidding.
She called no third party person to complain, only for them to call. She would have called right away herself.
Oh man,
and why would she wait until now?
Right. After months. Exactly.
Right. True.
And you have that one that says that the officer did call and that she did say it was okay for you guys to be there.
Well, some people took it the other way, where that was like the guy in the Tesla was allowed to be there. I wasn't. Either way, I didn't care because I wasn't on her property.
Oh, I thought that property manager and the streamers were. She was okay.
Some people were like, "Oh, they were talking about the other dude." I don't know.
If you remember, had a problem with it right then and there, you guys would have been arrested.
I just feel like there was mixed messages throughout this whole thing, right? Because like I was thinking back to the beginning when they first started to get annoyed, right? Like everything was fine. Right. Then they started to get annoyed. And then when they did the one lane, that was a fiasco. Then they came back and then they took the shit down.
Yeah.
And it was
because
just like one thing after another, and like you didn't know where you could be or where you could stand. Like I remember John DePietro just standing in one spot, afraid to
remember,
move.
he would
Like,
just be like, he would just blend
Under his
into
umbrella.
yes,
Mhm.
yes. But he was like, I don't know, I don't want to step one way this way or one way that way.
Oh,
Like,
right. And that, hey, the day that they did arrest me, I promise you guys, I just made sure everything was out of the road, not even nothing. So you know what I mean? But
You
yeah.
whipped that poor little cop all over the place like a little wet rag.
Oh
and
my
if that
God, Alex, that was so weird. Like he tripped himself,
Yeah.
and
hey,
then he was like dangling from your sleeve, and you're just standing there like
oh,
a
speaking, guess
statue.
what? I did my laundry last night. That shirt did not rip. Ain't that some shit? I was like, it had to rip. It had to. I thought I was like, I didn't feel nothing, but I washed it and I took it out because the reason I know is because it's the only gray shirt I had that has a pocket. Sure enough, it didn't
Never
rip.
ripped.
We're doing a commercial for that thing.
Dude, I mean, he literally was hanging by it like a marionette. I was like, oh my
Yeah,
God.
yeah, well, he was my little Pinocchio. I was like, here you go,
I mean,
mira.
I don't mean to laugh because, like, I like the
No,
cops, you know what I mean? But that shit
no, I'm with you, and I'm with you,
was
and you know,
ridiculous, and I just don't think you like manhandled
I mean,
them,
Jay,
and the
you,
way they approached you was shit too, in my opinion.
right, and you
Yeah, it
know me,
was.
I have a shady past, and look, I understand, I know what I look like, but the thing is, though, I matched their energy. I wasn't trying to stop them from doing their job, but it is my right on an unwarranted arrest to ask what I'm being arrested for.
Yeah.
And if
Well,
they
and once
call
they
that,
put their hands on you, like, get up
instantly,
right now, like,
and I know I didn't
whoa.
commit a crime, so that's why you're allowed to ask on an. See, you know, what I mean, the thing is with me is like I wrote it down because some people are like, if you don't do this right, they're like, hey,
Supposed to follow lawful orders, but they were giving unlawful orders to you.
they get away with, but they always get away with whatever they want to get away
Yeah,
with.
Hey, Alex, did
Yeah.
you listen to the interview room tonight? All of it?
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah, we're getting.
Wow.
Okay. I wanted to make sure that you heard that part because,
No, I heard it. And
yeah,
even
about
gave
the
it up to me
Supreme
because
Court and all of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Supreme Court really got me.
Yeah, that was super interesting. And I think it's awesome that he said reach out if you need, his
that's awesome.
sources.
And I think I feel bad because I shouldn't feel bad, but Chris is covering up for a guy that now he met. You know, it's not just some thug with tattoos because I get it. I do have a criminal past, but I think that guy Bob, because I really love the interview room. I don't want to ever badmouth any of those guys because they are so knowledgeable. But I think Bob, when he saw me, he said, no, he was like violent. I think he just needs to watch it. He just needs to watch it again. Listen,
I can
he just needs to
tell.
watch it again and look at me and be like, hey, without all the tattoos, let's just say that was Chris getting arrested. You think they're
Yeah.
just going to reach out and grab that motherfucker and pull his hand?
No, but I can tell by their verbiage, calling people tweakers and crackheads. And I can
It's tough,
tell
though.
he's very old school, like
Yeah.
Right,
1980s was his heyday.
right.
And you know what I mean? And it's just like, I don't know.
But-
I think it's just an age thing.
It is
but
because I think they think about the social media aspect of it now. And like back then, they didn't have cameras all up in their faces, being able to document
totally different world.
Yeah. Yeah. So
You're 100%. I do agree with that.
that old age does come into play, but then they tend to forget about what we have now. And also, Alex didn't resist the first time. So let's not forget about that when they came.
If I really wanted to resist, I could have flattened both of them.
Right.
Guys.
Yeah.
Come on.
I just think that all of those guys kind of even each other out. You know what I mean? Like, I liked tonight that the one guy, I don't remember his name, not the Bob
Here?
guy, the
The
other
other
one,
one?
but he was like, I didn't like Alex resisting arrest. I don't agree with that. And he was
Which
very,
one?
Gillum.
I respect
Gillum. And you know what? I respect his opinion too. And then Chris was
Yeah,
like, well,
100%.
he had a counter to it and they had a discussion about it. And it wasn't personal. It wasn't about what you look like or what your past was. It was just basically, that incident or whatever. But, it was nice to see not everybody agreeing,
Yeah,
on one panel too.
You're right. Where it's all uniform. Yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
And I think what it is with Chris is that he was able to meet me and like we were like really after. Of course, I was watching him for a long time, but we actually like did kick it for like 10 minutes, and like he was like joking around. He just know, in other words, he knows what I'm in there for, and he's not judging me. And I think that's what maybe some of those guys might. And I'm not even. I respect that, and people think
a lot of people judge books by their cover.
Yep.
Right. And right, and I get it.
My son's 27 and he has a neck tattoo, and he gets a lot of shit from some people for it. So I get it.
Especially too in the different states, right? Different places you live, because California.
For sure.
Yeah, these are all California guys here, I think, except for a couple of them were in New York.
Well, I mean, the same goes for my hair, right? Dreadlocks. If I go to Michigan, people are like looking at me, side-eyeing me, but in Florida, no one thinks anything of it. So that's why it's so weird for me on the internet to have people make fun of me for having locks. Like, I don't know. It's like those places you go where they side-eye you. You just feel uncomfortable. So.
Well, you want to know why? It's because they just run out of shit to find to talk about. They're like, make fun of her hair.
And they don't know you, so they can't go off anything other than how you look. So.
Right.
But you got to remember, when cops get together, that's the way they talk. Okay? Speakers, they talk, excuse my French, they talk shit about people, and that's what they do. So when they get together in a place like that, oftentimes you just talk like you're comfortable. So
who is this talking? Because I absolutely love your commentary.
That's crazy.
I've listened before. You are so on point. I love your commentary.
When you with a police officer and attorneys for over 50 years, I mean,
that's Sleuth.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to interrupt him, but just I wanted to welcome Sleuth in. What's up, my brother?
What's up, everybody?
What's up, Sleuth?
Thanks for showing up.
Good to see you guys.
Alex, I sent you that link in the private chat for the other paper, the other page.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I did want to say
You're welcome.
So I didn't see any other. I saw the Savannah paragraphs in that one report. Is there more that they put all together, or?
I think that's the page you sent me, right, Crystal? Oh man.
Yep, that's it.
How come it's so little?
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
These are the actual reports.
I'm in a life, damn it.
You have to zoom in, Alex.
I know, but what
this one right here.
StreamYard. I have to do it on YouTube because it's a picture, it's an image. I know,
on your computer?
Yeah, well, no, she just sent it in the private chat, so I clicked it.
Oh, you should be able to zoom in.
Okay,
Don't ask me.
Ashley Copeland found this, by the way.
Wait, I think I found it. Sorry, guys. All right, and take two. All right, is this the one you guys were talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I haven't read this one. Bigger or no?
Yeah. Couple more clicks.
2 more clicks?
Yeah.
Hey, 12 of 21. Hey, I have so many FOIA requests. Man, you guys were, man, the amount of hours.
I'm about to get the full 21 pages of it, actually.
Yeah, freaking Juanita.
There it is.
Where you at with us, Sleuth? How you doing, brother?
Doing good. I'm well, man. How you doing?
I'm doing awesome, man. 857 just jumped in. Oh man, I feel like well, I'm here to listen. Really, I have all the coolest people in here right now. But Gigi, will you read this to me? Because I'm blind. Oh, I have to scroll down now.
Now, I have a question before we start reading this. Yes, I will, but I have a question before we start reading. Are these the CAD calls from the 911 or something?
These right here, they're incident report, detailed incident reports.
Supplemental narrative.
Right.
I asked that. My question, I asked that because it doesn't have, it says supplemental narrative, and it doesn't have names or who's making the reports. That's the reason why I was asking.
Because that's what some of that is redacted. All those dots.
Redacted.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, you ready?
Yeah. Thank you.
While on patrol in Pima County, District of 61126, I responded to the address of blank blank. In reference to an unwanted person, the information that was initially provided indicated an ongoing issue with Alex, quote unquote, live streaming in front of the Guthrie house, making claims about Pima County Sheriff Department involvement and being vulgar. The reportee was concerned due to Alex just being arrested 2 days ago for the same issue. Unknown if
I got too far.
if he was in
I can't fit.
or in the street, if in the front of the additional call, Eddie at blank 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 was saying Alex was urinating in front of the camera, saying, "Fuck the sheriff." Per Eddie, it was her street.
What does Eddie mean? Per Eddie. Fuck the
Per
sheriff. Like Eddie Murphy?
Yeah. There's no call from Dawn at blank blank blank.
Oh, sorry. Let me roll. Go.
This is wild.
Is that
Was
good?
from Canada, giving the
What?
same information that Alex was last seen wearing a gray
A gray skirt. Uh-oh.
unknown pants.
Uh-oh.
All from an unknown
Watch
female.
out.
Blank blank. This is bizarre, bro.
Wow.
Have any updated descriptors, but confirmed he was currently being streamed. And additional caller, an anonymous individual at blank blank blank, stated YouTuber Alex was live streaming currently in front of the Guthrie house.
See,
Again,
hold on, Gigi, I didn't mean to cut you off. See, when I was live streaming, they cut off the live. And they said Alex was streaming in front of the Guthrie house. They said I was peeing out there.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna throw that out there.
The Guthrie house again on the side of the road and had video equipment with him. Several other calls were received with no new information. Prior to my arrival to the scene, Sergeant MJ Aragon and I spoke with each other and came up with a game plan of how we were going to approach the.
Whoa, it ends right there. I love this. This is awesome. Sorry, guy. I hate to be making it about me, but I love to hear these fucking documents.
Wait a minute, I lost my.
Plus they know we're gonna do some FOIA requests. I got all kinds of footage coming, but anyway. So I'm not thinking of any more papers, but
this is bizarre. I can't even believe this. Like Canada, like for real.
right? Who does that? Let me see.
I think you got a Rolodex of people that would do that.
Right?
Yeah, I didn't guess that part. I just was like Canada, like wow.
Yeah. Did we lose anybody? My bad. Oh.
Looked like
So anyway, I love the interview room tonight. That was awesome, man. Even if some like how Gigi said, like at least we got to see mixed opinions, and they don't have to agree with everything, you know.
What I think they're trying to prove on the interview room was like Annie's proximity to that park, proximity to tweakers. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure that really means much.
I agree, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
I don't think they're going to go get a tweaker out the park to be porch guy. I just don't think that's going to happen.
I don't think that's how he meant it, but I think what he's trying to say is that there's pockets all through Tucson that aren't in the county that weren't even looked into. So I think that's the point he's trying to make, is that I know for a fact Tucson PD was on the case early on. I don't know if they were asked on, but I know for a fact because Juanita and I, when we spoke to the anonymous neighbor, he told us Tucson PD came, Pima County Sheriff's came, and the FBI came, all on different visits.
Well, they used to have Bravo teams, right? And these Bravo teams have been dismantled by nanos.
But that's what I said. He cut him off. He didn't just not request anything from him, but he cut him off the case. You know what I mean? That's why they haven't requested anything. When that's what I think Chris was trying to say. In other words, there's pockets that are like that all over. And then he's right, really, because even if it's not there, it's people who would have seen that as an opportunity or something. I don't know.
Right.
Well, and those people know something. Somebody out there knows something.
Of course.
Yeah.
The porch guy, I think they would have picked somebody who wasn't in the system as far as DNA goes. If it was me, I would have done it that way.
857. Good to see you, my brother.
Right?
I loved your reaction when you were watching the interview room yesterday. It was there a couple of days ago. That shit was on. What about tonight?
Well,
Yeah,
I mean, I have it playing right now. I'm just kind of listening to it, and
you want to listen to that one again because it's awesome too.
Yeah, did they? Somebody said they were talking about us. Did it come out good, bad?
No, it was cool.
It was
like it was mixed feelings, so it's good. But at the end of the day, Chris kind of laid the law down, really. On an unwarranted arrest, you're allowed to ask. And like he said, are you gonna? They even asked themselves, or like, if one of your lieutenants or your sergeant said, "Will you go arrest this person?" and it was an unlawful arrest, he's all, "I'd rather you just reprimand me, send me home, whatever it is."
Like the brown coats.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Well, he kind of been. I mean, I've been kind of saying that they need to look into Tucson. It's kind of sleuthy. I lived in Phoenix for a long time, right? Just like where I think Sleuth's up there in that area. And there's certain areas you just know, hey, most likely.
Yeah.
And so for them to not even acknowledge that they're looking in these areas, maybe they are, right? Right. I mean, I've obviously they're busting people for certain things, but I mean, I guess I'll ask you, do you guys think it's connected to the drug world? Like whoever did this most likely is not just some computer geek. He's probably connected to the drug world in some way, is my opinion.
I think that the guy on the porch was on drugs, in my opinion, and a certain drug.
Yep.
I like the Daily theory. I like the two brothers.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
so did we debunk the one who came in and said they were defending Matthew to the fullest? Remember, Amanda or something?
I called it a hoax.
Me too, because I remember you had found it, but we were trying to. I remember you always try to vet shit out, but I remember it was some things that didn't add up, right?
Yeah, she never followed up with me like she promised, and later on, people were sending me the comments that she was leaving in the chat, and it was saying, "Oh, well, I can't verify whether or not he has an alibi for that day. I was thinking the 14th or this day. My bad."
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
So that opens the door up again, kind of. That's kind of.
Yeah, I mean, as far as I know, Matthew was there with his mom when they served the search warrant.
That's what I thought. There was another person there, and it wasn't Luke.
And Matthew's married with kids up there in Phoenix, right?
Right.
Yeah, and he's really successful, works with a lot of money. So people like that are under a lot of pressure, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think he'd be? Would he be involved in something like that? No.
Well, you guys were talking about a criminal element, right?
Yeah.
Well, we're looking for two parts. We're looking for this really sophisticated part, right? This really technical part. And then we're looking for this criminal connection. So if a brother is desperate and recruits the criminal brother, maybe that could explain what's going on.
well, here's the weird 6 degrees of separation. What do they call that? Is that what they call it? Is like my family friend knows Luke's mother and their family their whole life.
The dad was a doctor, right? Wasn't the dad a doctor? He passed away though.
Yeah. So, but from what this guy said, and he's a very close friend, like I mean, a really close friend of the family is, his son and daughter grew up with Luke, and I don't know his brother's name, and they were adopted, and Matt and
Both adopted, right?
And Nancy, I think, is that her name? The mom. What's the mom's name?
Mary.
Mary.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Karen is just he described. She's just a sweet lady. He even talked to her after and didn't just said, "Hey, I'm sorry you're going through this." But as far as I know, I mean, I just don't think they're capable of it. Is kind of my thing. They're just not that smart, capable. Obviously, I mean, they're going to be accused, but from what he said, they're just.
He's still on my number one list. I have like a handful.
I think the crime scene kind of points at something like that. If it's not them, I feel like it's like an older brother, younger brother. They even though they weren't doing very well at the crime scene, they were adapting to it. Somebody was listening to the other, right? Don't steal that. Don't grab that. Don't go in that room. Prop these doors open. I'm parking. I'm coming in. Oh, well, I can steal all this shit. Let's take all. No. You know, there's one that's addicted to drugs. He wants to grab everything. Let's just take this shit right here. He's like, no, we got to stick to the plan. And he listened. He didn't argue. He's like, there was an alpha, and then there was, you know, the guy who was under the alpha. He's going to do what his big brother told him to do.
That's like the chef and the waiter scenario, yeah?
Yeah. Yes, chef.
Same thing I was saying is like, that's two different skill sets to me. You know, it's someone who's, in other words, I don't think that those two skill sets could be in one person. If it was, it'd be pretty interesting, but it would be someone that's exactly what Dr. Q was saying, that parasocial behavior, parasocial relationships, stuff like that. That might be one person, but like how even I used to, that's two different skills. I just can't see that being one person. And there's a lot that had to go on for that, all that to happen too, you know?
Does Nolette cross your mind?
Say it again.
Does Richard Nolette cross your mind?
I don't think he's involved.
Not me. How do you guys feel about it? Let me see. Oh, I lost Jay's for Justice. But
there's Crystal.
Yeah, I'm always curious about Richard.
I'm curious.
I'm listening. I'm still listening.
The only reason that I'm curious is because you brought that up, right? We're looking for a team, at least one or two, or somebody who has all of these skills combined in one person.
True.
Maybe motivated by something delusional, right? That we can't quite understand.
Right.
He kind of fits in. He fits into that.
Yeah, he fits in the delusional part.
Fit that mold. Now that you're saying that, you're right. Someone that could be cold and calculated because look at his bloodline already.
Yeah, didn't he say he had a master's degree? TMZ said the person who left the ransom was, well written.
Yeah. He said he had some kind of bachelor's degree, maybe in English or something.
Yeah, something like that.
He
bragged about it.
I think he could be capable by the way he talks, but it seems to me more like he's putting himself into this story.
Like you want to be that person?
Yeah,
just like a serial killer.
Yeah, they go in there and say, crime, I did it, but
everything. You're right.
But when I look at those ciphers, sometimes it says, "Oh, you got to switch this word for this word," and it's like, how in the hell do you know that? Number one, and if you pick the word wrong, the whole damn thing doesn't make any sense. So how can that make sense?
What if he's on the spectrum, bro? You know, sometimes they just, and I have family that are like that. They're just really good at math. Maybe he just sees stuff that we don't.
He sees patterns.
Rain Man.
But he's convinced of what he's seeing. Is what's great.
He does believe it.
Yeah, that's the part that kind of tickles the back of my brain. Like, what the hell's going on with this guy? Like, who would kidnap Nancy? Right? We really don't know.
But this is the problem with the cipher, and I think that most people can agree. If he just stuck to what he was saying right there, instead of going off into story and crazy long explanation where people get lost at the park, then people would buy into his cipher more, because he can't even solidly explain it to us, for us to understand it. Like,
that's a good point.
I've seen 3 ciphers before, and it's not like that.
That's a good point. In other words, if he brought everything to the table, and let's just save the ciphers for Wednesday, and let's just talk about the stuff, and then later he could just be like, let's talk about this. We'll connect that to this cipher,
bro. The way when he says thank you, it gives me fucking chills.
It says way too much.
Thank you.
Fucking nuts.
Thank you, Adam. I'm like, oh my god, you guys aren't hearing this?
Well,
like 100 times.
I told Alex, I was like, when he said it would take a year for him to explain it and us to understand, that's when I knew I was done. And like, nope.
I tried.
I'm out of here.
He's talking about anal. I'm like, yo, God, bro.
It is one of the first things you see on that fucking Burger Chef. Anal. Yeah. I'm not stupid.
you know, this is what he's trying to explain to the FBI. Remember, he said he called the FBI. Now imagine him sitting down with a crayon paper, not being able to explain to people where you got this crossword puzzle that you look like you did with a flat, dry crayon marker. I mean, I'm keeping it real. These are professional people here, and
No, you're right.
for
Well,
a
here's
lady.
a question.
This.
Think about this. If he's looking at this cipher, right? Let's say months before Nancy's disappearance, and he's like seeing Nancy in the cipher.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And her being like dismembered in Rose Canyon. Like if he's seeing it now, who's to say he didn't see it before it happened?
Right? Like,
well, he is kind of saying that because the reality is when the way he said it last night, it seemed like that. And I'm thinking, is he psychic? Because how did you know this before she died?
yeah, I didn't watch
Because
us.
I still can't see it. You know, I mean, I don't see nothing. What he's trying to, you know, maybe I'm just not getting it.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that. Hey, I would have felt bad because I'm like over here acting like because I really don't. I didn't want to be like, well, yeah,
I don't get it. And another thing about serial killers is oftentimes they think they're smarter than they really are.
True.
Very.
That's why noise and pants, like he's getting beyond. Like, okay, you ever been in this situation where your words and your brain ain't on the same wavelength? One goes faster than the other, and I think that's his way of, okay, let's pull it back together. You know,
that big breath he always does.
Yeah, his like deep breaths. Like,
yes.
He's just gotta be like.
It was the breathing is. It's like that. Have you heard that one parrot? He goes, yeah, I don't want to hurt you.
Oh my God.
I know. He's like, I don't want to hurt you.
Wow.
It's a parrot that scares the shit out of me. So I'm going to scare the shit out of you guys.
You know, I had a nagging
Like I have
feeling
lived alone
after
by
the
myself for
first
3
time.
years, but after watching this case since day freaking one, like at night when I hear shit, I'm like, what the fuck was that? I'm looking at all the cameras.
Say something for a second. After the first
I know
time
it's
Adam
nothing.
had on Richard, I had this nagging feeling the whole day afterwards that, like, if any of this shit is true, then Adam could possibly be in danger. And it was nagging me for the whole day, but then went away, so I didn't say nothing to him about it. But damn.
Did you know he mentioned you, Mab?
No.
Yeah, he did.
He mentioned you in one of his videos about you showing up to his place and pulling a gun out, and he like it was exaggerating. Either it was in his comment section, or in one of his recent videos that he posted on his channel.
One of the recent ones.
I never pulled no weapon on nobody.
He did say that.
Yeah, it was like all exaggerated because I mean we all watched it live, so
yeah.
Mab, I felt the same way when he brought up, yeah, Adam, the same place you're at. Remember he said that yesterday when he was reading through the cipher. He brought up where Adam was at, and I was like, well, that's weird.
Yeah, but did you notice that he was losing reception? First thing I thought of was Rose Canyon. Like,
no,
I was like, oh, here we go again.
Well, he said he's only been in Arizona one time.
Why is he at Lake Berryessa talking about zodiac ciphers? That shit's creepy. Because you know how it gives you your location. If you're not familiar with YouTube, you can turn on and turn off your location from where you're posting from. He didn't turn it off. So he's posting from Lake Berryessa.
How the hell did he get to Lake Berryessa if he doesn't have any wheels?
How come I've heard something else lately from Lake Berryessa?
McDonough.
He brought that up? Was there like a big...
No, you know who it was? It was Josh and Dr. Gary.
Josh from the lab?
Yeah, they were talking about Zodiac and Lake Berryessa.
Oh, and there's connections. I got you.
No, they were talking about the Zodiac completely separate.
Oh,
they were just talking about the Zodiac in general, and they brought up Lake Berryessa as being like enough content to just focus in on that incident. And here's Nolette posting about the Zodiac ciphers from Lake Berryessa. Creepy.
Yikes. You got Punk's doing a whole series on the Zodiac too. What's that about?
Hey Mav, how about this? Hey, or Sleuth, if when he was talking about Mav, did he seem like anyway? Because you couldn't see him, and you could only hear him. Well, did he sound concerned in any way?
No, he was just kind of like playing the victim, you know, like he did this. I don't know. I might have read it in the comments. He was like,
Said it
thank
on the
you guys all for your support and blah, 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 blah. And everything I've been through since I decided to come on Sleuth's channel. I had a guy come to my door with a loaded pistol or something like it was like really dramatic.
Oh, God.
I never went to anybody's door. Oh, you guys saw it.
Who cares? Well, first of all, even if you did, it's not illegal.
No.
Right.
No, but you know how he talks in a sense of baby talk, okay? Like, oh, you know how some children or play victim all the time? That's how he was, the vibe he was giving off. His per usual monotone victim. Oh, I'm the victim.
That breathing doesn't come in till later sometimes, huh? Like it seems like he's fine, but then and then you hear the breathing come in later. Or am I tripping?
I think the breathing happens when he gets triggered and interior trigger.
Yeah.
When he's saying some stuff that's like, you know,
right,
something that like triggers him or a memory, and then he's like,
like Collins, like the Collins kid, he gets freaked out when he talks about that.
You know what the creepiest thing was? From one of the original ones, when I think he was on Sleuth, when he was explaining about his therapist and how she had to break up with him, and he was very upset about it. And then in the one here, he was talking to Adam. He talking about her name was in a cipher that she was going to get killed and all this stuff. And he called the police, and if that meant that I lost my doctor, then that's this dude is.
I got a story for you guys about that. You guys know about the Amy Hilliard case?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The family hired a private investigator, and because of my interaction with Nolette, that private investigator reached out to me.
What?
Wow.
You want to know what the question was?
Has he been stalking her?
No, the therapy. Because she was last seen going to her therapist.
Oh shit.
In Oakland. And then there's like this mountain, like right, you know, those mountains right there.
Yeah.
And you can do camping and you can go up there and camp out and shit. And it kind of reminded me of Tucson and how Mount Lemmon is right there, where you can just kind of 30-minute drive and you're in Tucson and then escape back up into the top of the mountain.
Yeah, and how did he know what the mile markers said and all of that up by Rose Lake?
Yeah, it's so crazy.
It was scary that he was talking about that lady, and I'm wondering, he actually said her name. He said her first name. He didn't say her last name.
You're right about that.
And I'm like, I wonder if this lady's even alive. Maybe, what if she alone, person live alone, nobody check on her?
Yeah, Walnut Creek is the hills east of Oakland, Walnut Creek area.
Sleuth, and you said he's real smart. What is his page on? What does he talk about? Ciphers? Or is he like...
No, man, his page, I may have screenshotted it. Let's see.
It's kind of gross, isn't
He talked about old people sex. He talked about how to build like homemade silencers.
He's
like,
so smart. Yeah. That was weird.
A lot of narcissist stuff, like how to deal with your narcissism and like how to identify a narcissist and a lot of weird shit, guys.
Or what if he didn't get famous enough by killing these people? I know that's a dumb analogy.
Well, a lot of serial killers, what happens is they try to be clever and they think the investigators are going to pick up on it. So when they don't, they get frustrated. So then they got to interject themselves.
100%.
They tell on themselves after a while. They leave more and more and more clues because they want that chase. And if they're not looking in his direction,
cat
then
and
it
mouse.
gets tipped off. And that's the same thing BTK did. Remember, he ultimately told on himself. That's what he did.
And did he get a floppy?
That guy
BTK?
is nervous, man. Some of the stuff he said just really gives me an uneasy feeling. Like somebody needs to go check on him. And anybody he brought up in any of whatever cipher, burger, baggage chips, whatever he can come up with, he go check these folks. Make sure they breathing still.
You like my new background?
I do.
Nice. I'm blind. I can't see.
When did this thing come out is what I want to know. Did this come out way like back in the 70s or did this come
No,
out?
2019 is when it came out.
The thing looks like it's from the 70s. Salute. Really?
Yeah, 2019.
Yeah, and that's the same month. September of 2019 is the same month that Savannah interviewed the Epstein survivors.
And the same month, Epstein visited Noam Chomsky
Oh, Lord. Why
in
is he
Tucson.
interested in Noam Chomsky? That's
Hey,
nuts.
Jerry. Oh, I thought I brought him in. Maybe I'll come back. Sometimes he has issues. Yeah, now you got me thinking about Richard Nolette a little different now. I don't know, maybe, like I was saying in the past, I was like, I know that sleuth you're on. There's a lot of people that are on it, paying close attention because I just couldn't understand the ciphers. But all these things that you're saying, I do remember hearing him, like real clearly remembering those names of different.
I feel like the cipher was like an item or an object of his delusion, right? And then I was paying attention to everything kind of in the background, what he was talking about. Like, criminals, they'll tell a half truth, right? I need to explain why I have inside information, but it can't be that I'm the guy that did it, right? So I have to come up with some kind of a story. So it was his family that did it. And the fact that it's his family and that he's this brilliant guy, he can decipher this, and it was his family that did it. It's not me. My ransom failed. So now I need to get that reward.
Right.
Wow.
They're trying to kill me. Yeah, they're trying to kill me. They're still trying to kill me.
Yeah, he said his brother came up the stairs, the shot you got, Sleuth, that came up the stairs to kill him.
Yeah, what if that's him? What if that's Richard?
Well, he doesn't look like that as far as
Can
that he looks
Can
like.
Richard be the porch guy?
I don't know. He kind of matches the
He's got the head
sketch
shape.
that he did.
I saw the
Monk's
Yeah.
Intrigue.
Yeah,
He kind of
Monk
matches that sketch.
If
That
he
was the only
darkened his
reason I
mustache
asked.
with some mascara, he would be perfect.
But remember, his family is skilled at this, so he might be good at putting on a costume. And also, don't forget, like, if you really want to try to grasp what he's saying, don't look at the cipher. Go back and just listen to what he said. Don't look at the cipher. Just listen.
Also, don't forget that Nanos has a scholarship in high school for his drama, his acting drama.
Hello.
Welcome on your time, Patriot Pride. Welcome aboard,
Hello,
guys.
Queen.
Hey guys.
What up?
I jumped up because I think that that they're lying. Look at the next paragraph. But on today's date, Miss Guthrie was unaware of what Mr. Zabel was doing.
Well, that's
What
important.
the
Right?
heck? They're talking about that she said all of this stuff, and now they're saying that she has been unaware of what he had been doing.
For months, though. She was complaining for months, but she didn't know.
But she didn't know.
Yep.
You see that? You see the conflict there?
Yeah, but listen,
who is the one saying this? Sorry, I just got my power back and
Divers.
internet. I've
No,
been
you're good.
struggling with this. Who wrote this narrative?
Stivers, the guy who was at the second press conference, the guy who he stood there like he was FBI, but he was just a detective.
Okay. So this is the detective for the case.
For
The
the
one that
Guthrie.
can't find
Correct.
Nancy.
Correct.
The one in charge of the case.
Correct.
Interesting. No wonder they can't find Nancy.
Check it out. Hey, Chat GPT. Hey, Chat GPT and Copilot. Hey, you just give them the tell me what this said. Even though I didn't put the other page, I said, I go, look, please break down and analyze and give me all the positive and negative things in this incident report states. So, but really what it comes, I'll read it all, but at the end note, it just says there's a lot of things that it's all, oh man, this is fuck, man. Okay, let me go.
And then
Okay.
it says I forwarded this information to the Pima County Sheriff's Department Patrol Division.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's Manus, that one dude. So anyway,
Hang
look,
on a second, guys. I don't know. Something's up. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I sent you all 21 pages, by the way, Alex, in the private chat.
Oh, you did. You're the
I
best.
sent you the link.
Does it get better? Is it funnier or what? I mean,
I
do you like
haven't
talking
looked at the
about
rest.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
Well,
I haven't looked at the rest.
You'll email them to
Also,
this,
check your text on your phone.
but it's hard because I'm on my webcam. So, but let me jump over there
Gotcha.
to the private chat.
You see that right there? What it says on the screen? That's funny that you stopped right there.
What does it say? Tell me. I'm looking.
Her presence is upsetting to her.
In an awful public place, the fact that someone dislikes your presence is generally not evidence of activity.
Thank you.
We're not supposed to have a feelings police force.
Look,
Yeah.
no specific threats. The most important thing is that if it was her, she's saying that she didn't know what I was doing or saying on my live stream. So there's no threat. All these things are missing.
Picked it
No
up, it says
threats.
contact with Savannah.
Right.
Picked it up.
Those
So
things existed. You expect them to appear in the narrative. Possibly live streaming. Possibly. They're right. Possibly live streaming. That suggests uncertainty. He wasn't personally observing it. He's relying on secondhand information. No independent investigation described. The detective doesn't write, I watched the live stream. I reviewed film. We know that because we know what the directive was.
mm-hmm.
Instead, the report is largely a relay of what Savannah reported. It's just, you know,
That's third-party information. They getting it from this person. They're giving it to this person that gave it to that person.
right. So don't you think Savannah, I mean, I know she probably gives zero shits about me, but don't you think she would be like, hey, keep my name out of there? You know what I mean?
I
Savannah
don't say nothing because she didn't know. The report said it.
Yeah, Savannah didn't know what you were saying. This is another important statement. The report says, what do I hear? Oh, what it was. Where was I?
The report said Guthrie was unaware
of what Mr. Zabel was doing or saying on the live stream. That undermines any argument that she was reporting specific threatening or unlawful speech. Negatives for you. Established prior complaints. And you know what? That's all bullshit too. Over the last couple of months, she has expressed to me her displeasure. See, that's the detective says that. That's
yes. How when they said she's unaware? How is she stressing?
In New York doing a show. How the hell does she know what's going on?
Listen, no, but literally, how are
Yeah.
you saying your displeasure if she's unaware? Make it make sense.
right. So,
That's
but those are the negatives. Only negatives on it. Okay, it creates a paper trail. We get it, but it's a fake paper trail, you know?
Yeah.
Fear for safety is documented. The report says she feared for her, because you know that's what you got to say. Anybody who knows to call to make someone react, they have to be in fear for their life or something, you know, or for their safety.
Your mother said that the neighborhood, you know, people felt scream fear and danger that they were in because a couple people were live streaming that didn't do shit. I mean,
but she's talking about she meaning Savannah. How when Savannah's in New York and her family is in New York? What is she talking about? She and her family.
as far as I'm concerned, are making this shit up.
It's a bunch of bullshit.
It surely looks that way.
Excuse me. Let me pull that down.
It was enough to piss me off and send it to you.
Yeah, here, let me work on getting those pages real quick.
You there, Adam?
How you doing, Adam?
Yeah, what's up, guys?
Oh, what's up? How you doing, brother?
How you doing?
Doing good. Doing good, man. How are you guys doing?
Well,
chilling.
Doing well.
Trying to talk about Nancy, but I'm over here rage baiting myself. And now, now I got 21 pages or something. I'm like, what?
Yeah, sorry.
No, don't be sorry. This is needed because it's awesome. I want to share it.
I heard you guys just briefly, just got back in, but I heard you guys were talking about the interview a little bit, and I I was interested to get Sleuth's opinion on the interview. I know that you've experienced that. So, what did you think compared to kind of what Richard was saying to you as to what he was saying to me?
Honestly, it would sound like a broken record.
Same stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, Adam, I'm starting to lean that way, like only because of the fact that.
Add my screen, Alex, will you?
The what is?
Hey, Adam.
I found that a screenshot of his YouTube that I was talking about.
Oh,
add it.
If he has even one of those letters or numbers that he substitutes wrong, then the whole thing doesn't make any sense.
What the hell? I remember seeing.
God.
Look at this one.
And like you said, you know, sometimes they want to famous in some way, and they're killing
one of the notes, one of the ransom notes.
Yeah.
Can Sleuth, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
What's up, man? I couldn't hear you very well. I was just wondering kind of your thoughts or your opinions on the interview as, you know, as compared to the ones that he did with you. Was it pretty consistent? Or you know, what do you think, man?
Yeah, I mean, it's creepy, dude.
Yeah.
I can't hear you.
He can't hear you. So.
No, what I was saying was I think it's creepy. All of it.
I think he was saying like any comparisons or anything.
What do you mean? What was the question again? I'm sorry. I was looking at I was looking at old lady sex and I got a little distracted.
Oh God.
Into them silver foxes, huh?
You need to stop that.
So did you notice the nature where it said nature?
Yes.
Yes.
Ransom notes. That freaked me out when I saw
Oh,
that.
sure.
That is the first time I noticed it. Yeah, in nature.
And that was definitely in the ransom note, right?
Yeah, that was a great quote.
People reported it. Yeah.
It says right here, "Held in Nature" is the title of that video. Or no, it's not a title of a video. It's a title of his playlist. It has 343 videos.
Oh shit. Held in Nature. That's
Held
crazy.
in Nature.
Interesting. What was the saying that we heard earlier today? That's crazy. See what I mean? You guys got me about to dive into this rabbit hole.
Just another one. Just another rabbit hole.
Savannah don't like me anyway. Shit.
I'm back in. I think I can hear Sleuth now.
You're here. You're back.
Oh, yeah. What were you asking me?
What
were you asking me, Adam?
So what were you saying, Sleuth, about what were your thoughts on the interview?
I don't know. He just really gives me the EBGBs. You know what I mean? I don't really buy into the ciphers at all. Turquoise alert.
Hold on, guys.
Amber alert.
13-year-old female.
Apache Junction.
That's pretty close to me. It's my neck of the woods.
Female. Skylar Conville, that's the name. 5 foot 8 inches. 125 pounds, wearing camo pants, dark gray shirt, pink bonnet. Last seen in white, early 2000 Chevy Impala with unidentified adult male, 50 to 60 years old with brown eyes.
Oh, no.
Black and gray hair and beard with tank top, black shorts and black sneakers. If located, call 911.
Sounds a lot like the Emily Pike case.
We got a lot of information there, but we didn't get nothing for Nancy. We don't even know what
to look. Who's like playing outside in the dirt somewhere?
What
Adam? No, my other phone. Adam, you okay, bro? Are you running from somebody? Bro, we got Is that Adam? Adam.
He might be in his pocket.
It sounds like he's walking in rain and he's gonna go get in his truck.
Oh, hey, I was already starting to turn into something crazy. I was like, hold on.
Say something. Say pineapples.
Maybe we connected to his truck.
Yeah.
Oh, look. What the hell? Patrick, hey, man, you psychic, bro. He closed the gate, but he did, I thought he did get into his truck. That's funny, huh? We're all ear hustling.
Yeah, he was probably looking for his lighter.
You're funny.
Yeah.
Dude, don't let, you better not find out. Adam, we're looking for you. No, I don't even think he's
Fire in the bowl, Adam.
Fire in the bowl.
It's bourbon and whiskey, guys.
But yeah, so we're with, oh, he can't even hear us. But anyway, I mean, I'm still gonna look at that angle. I can't dismiss it. I can't dismiss anybody, really.
Oh, I'm down the gem rabbit hole bad right now.
Bad, I love it.
I'm
love
deep
it.
in there, dude.
Did you ever see did you see the patio that they have up there on the where they have the air, because supposedly they have Airbnb, people from the college stay there. Or my bad. Maybe we worded that. People who come out of town for the gem show rent a spot there at his house. And there's a patio that faces Nancy's property, like straight to it.
Another interesting thing about Peter is he spends a lot of time in Mexico. So that kind of feeds into that whole Mexico part of it all, if any of that's true.
He does spend, I don't know if he still does, because he's an older cat, but
well, I mean, he's a consultant. He retired in 2024 from a silver mine over there, and he was making a shit ton of money. But he retired, but he stayed on as a consultant, and he lives over there mostly. But in some of the recent videos, his daughter Laura was talking about how active he is, and he looks really skinny too, and how he still kind of goes down on the rope, and she won't even do it into the mine.
Yeah, that's crazy right there.
Into the mine in the rope.
I know his wife wouldn't do that.
So, Sleuth, well, my question to you would be, what's the beef with? What do you think that his wife's beef is with having the YouTubers out front?
Because she is a Sancho, and while he's in Mexico, she didn't want to get caught up. Probably, I'm stupid.
Yeah, I'm not even sure they're together, but yeah, she might be living there alone, or maybe not even living there, maybe just handling it.
Let me make this break right here to give call for this break. We're going to call this Karen of the Week, Allison Ann McGaw. Welcome aboard to the Karen of the Week. So, all right, go on.
What did she tell you? I guess you don't learn.
You didn't learn the first. I forgot. I always change the words up now.
Whatever. She talking to somebody like she's somebody's parent. She better go ahead.
Yeah, you're a waste. That's what I'm saying.
She better go right on ahead.
Yeah.
And then if you read that, there's another narrative that said that she was afraid of me because I've been wanting to interview her. Bitch, I never wanted to interview you.
I never seen you talk to that lady that one time.
So anyway, what I was thinking of, how her husband is into mining? I think they need to go into that nose and see what they might find in there. I'm just saying, because they might have some gems in there.
Same thing with the William Webby. He has access to mines. They should go look inside those mines.
Interesting.
Oh, he's a human trafficker, or was at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's right across the border, and there's no fence there. So if you're willing to go through the treacherous terrain that's right there, you're right there, right underneath his mines. There's absolutely no fence, nothing.
Do y'all think that Nancy had something of major value pertaining to the mines in her house? No.
I think she had Bitcoin, and that's but that's me. I think she had.
I think there's a way to find out if she had Bitcoin. I touched on that in a live stream, but I never really followed up on that. It'd be interesting if anybody can figure that out. Can you find out who has it, or was that part of like a leak and then they put it on the dark web? I think is what happened.
I don't know, because we had the Bitcoin address that the kidnapper sent, the one that was legit.
Really, they've already checked it out and everything.
I posted it on Linux.
I saw it, but I mean, were you able to verify it?
Well, that was it.
You can put money into it.
You can even look at the
why can't we track it? How do we track it?
If you got access to the ledger.
Like, how do we get the profile, or who created it, the blockchain? Like, how do we get all that?
I don't think you're going to get that. I think that the FBI can get it. I don't think.
Well, I think blockchain should be public, right?
I know.
It is. I think it is. I mean, I don't know where you go to like.
Yeah, I don't know much about it. I just figured that part should be public. Isn't that
I mean,
the whole thing about Bitcoin?
I got like 5 different Bitcoin accounts. And you can easily switch Bitcoin from account to account to account to account, and then to like a bank in Switzerland, no problem. Within like 3 days, and you're out with money.
So that's what I want to ask, Mab. So can they taking what are they talking about? You can't see where the money's going until it's withdrawn. Like somebody makes activity on the account.
That's right. If nobody is accessing that wallet, then it's just going to sit there. If you put like 10 grand in, somebody's probably going to suck that out of there. But $160 or whatever's in there, nobody's going to mess with it.
Yeah, that was stupid of them to do that.
Exactly. Should have put at least 10 grand in there.
Yeah, for real.
Should have put $1 million in there.
Yeah. I don't think I want to catch this perp. It just doesn't look like it. I can't. I just get the feeling.
Honestly, they should have just put the $4 million in there and just been done with it. Track it, get it back. The FBI could have got that money back quick.
Yeah, they could have.
How could they have not been able to track that? But we could find these right here. Look, this is when they were deposited and stuff. Look.
Wait, go back up.
I don't see the wallet address though.
February 11th.
That's right here.
Yeah, right there.
Yes. That's one of our sleuths found that. Yeah.
So how do you
went and they took it out?
Address.
Say that again.
My question is, how do you find? Okay, we're trying to find. Let's say we just for random, we're trying to find Mab's wallet address. How would we go about that?
Good question. I have no clue.
Wait. Doesn't it say? Am I looking at this wrong? It looks like they did take the money out, right? Or did they just pull it back?
Interesting.
Look again, February 11th, 2026. February 10th, 2026, 1729.
These all have transaction numbers. I think I could click on them. You want me to click one, see what happens? Oh, look.
Yeah, it looks like they.
Oh, shit. See, I don't even know it has all this. It even has metadata, transaction ID. How could they not? Okay, come on.
Come on, man. That's bullcrap.
Come on.
There's no public evidence that Nancy Guthrie has owned Bitcoin.
Exactly. That's what I almost. Hey, remember we heard about a laptop early on? I think that they might have tried to get some Bitcoin from Nancy, but it was all bad. And that was the problem that happened in the kitchen. Maybe I'm wrong.
She bought Bitcoin when it was like $1.
Or she has family that does that. So what if they were like, you know how they used to sell those vacuums? You're trying to get some people on board. Hey, you know, this could be.
Talking about the Kirby's?
Yeah.
Kirby's. I had friends that worked for Kirby's. I'm glad you brought the name up. My brain, I forgot it. Kirby's. Oh, wasn't that like a $4,000 vacuum? You had to finance that motherfucker.
It was like a Volkswagen Beetle.
Yeah, still work good today, y'all. Y'all talking trash, but the joint still work good.
You're right. Hey, it did everything but give you a reach around, pretty much.
You're absolutely right. Clean your furniture and everything.
Everything. You're right.
Now, I just want to say, somebody, and I don't know nothing about Bitcoin. I'm just repeating what I heard along, trying to learn about it. Somebody said that you can hide the address, like it can make this private.
Right, because you could go through it. Like, in other words, I believe what I heard was that it went to 2 different countries before it even came back here. So,
okay, is that stuff that not populate all this transaction history in that case? Then is that why they can't find it or trace it?
See, Gigi, I thought the same thing. Like, in other words, if they know that there's different places they could have routed it from, why isn't the FBI just getting all that information, all that digital, you know?
So that we can see, like you're saying right here on the screen, the transaction history, they put it in, they took it out. Like, you should be able to follow that. I mean, I don't know.
How do you know who's on here? Yeah, I have to talk to the homie. Because I didn't look all this shit on there. And why is this one flat? Open.
Were you guys listening earlier today about the possible theory that somebody basically faked the ransom and then came back with the secondary ransom stating that she was dead, so that it will speed up the process to whoever was motivated by this will get the money quicker. You know what I mean?
That letter or that ransom note will lend itself to a quicker resolution for a judge to declare a person deceased.
Absolutely, man.
Is that what you're saying, Sleuth?
Exactly. Yep.
Exactly.
Speeds it
I
up.
thought about that earlier when I heard that. Like, there it is.
Speeds it up.
Mhm.
Opposed to not having it at all, and then you might have to wait the full amount of time that the law says. If you have proof that something went down with her,
It's
you
like
might
that
start-
plus the blood should do it for a judge, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's enough.
Patriot Pride, did I knock you out? I'm sorry. Did they kick you out? Now you're back. Oh, we were worried about you for a minute, brother.
No, I can finally.
No, yeah, that's awesome.
I couldn't
Hey,
hear anything. I have
well,
the
we
worst
heard-
issues with StreamYard, but I can.
Awesome. No, because earlier we heard you running, and then Sleuth's like he's running. He's about to get in his truck because it's raining.
Well, then there was like this crazy alert, and we're all scared because we were talking about Richard Nolette. So everything's scary, you know, like, oh, I turned the light on.
We heard knocks and shit. We're like,
You're running. We can hear you running through the rain. It's like,
and then
What's
door
that?
open.
I don't know
your
what.
door open.
No, that's just what it sounded like.
Really?
And then you know what Sleuth said? He goes, he went back to the truck so he could get his lighter. Do you smoke? You don't smoke up. Maybe?
Cigars, yeah.
Oh, okay. So it could have been. Hey, it might have been possible.
Yeah.
Jamie was it?
whiskey and bourbon, right, Adam?
That's it. That's right, Gigi.
Whiskey and bourbon.
That's right. Me too.
Afraid to drink with you guys. Shit, you guys
Yeah.
all out.
Yeah, what kind of bourbon you sipping tonight, Adam?
Tonight, I think I'm sipping on Jack Daniel's toasted tonight.
Wow.
Nice. I do the allocated bourbon. We collect that here, or we used to. It's become way too obnoxious lately to try to go and get all that around Arkansas. But yeah,
Just straight bourbon shots? Or
On
you
the
make
rock.
Just neat.
on the
Yeah, you can
rocks,
sip
just
on it a little
bourbon?
bit, you know.
Straight.
Oh, so you don't. It's one of those things you don't even mix with nothing. It's just potent. You just sip it on ice. I gotcha.
Yeah.
I always thought you mess it up. You mix it up with stuff. You don't mix the good stuff up.
Oh, I don't know. I'm used to make. I like Captain and Coke. You know, just depend where you go. You know,
Don't get me wrong. I love a good old fashioned though.
good old fashioned what? so many options. So many.
You.
Can we all take a, hey, can we all take a guess first? No, I'm kidding. That's funny.
Walked right into that one.
Anyway, real quick, I know you probably answered this twice, Sleuth, but I'm really interested to know your opinion on the interview that the couple that I did compared to the ones that you did. I mean, they were pretty consistent, right? I mean, what do you think about
There's
this
a
whole
lot
thing?
to say about it, too.
I heard,
Yeah.
I heard a little bit what you said, but I didn't hear a lot on what you said, Sleuth.
Tell them again,
Well,
Slow.
I think you definitely were a lot more patient than I was.
Why, you were impatient? I remember you getting impatient. I must have missed
Yeah,
that.
at one point I was just like, "That's it, bro. Boom." You know.
And was he mad?
5 hours last night, wasn't it?
Oh,
For 5 hours. Yeah, it was 5 hours last night, wasn't
Yeah, a
it?
little over 5 hours.
I missed it too because I didn't even
Yeah.
know you were on. I should have checked. But so, what did you take out of last? Because I didn't even get the chance to watch it. What did you take out of it?
Man,
Adam?
he really is obsessed with those ciphers, man. Like he's all about them.
And he
Are we
really
feeding-
believes what he's saying. I mean, and the
weird.
thing that's the thing that we can look at is, I mean, everything he's saying about all of these other cases, I mean,
That's
it's so
great.
on point. It's so factual.
What's
And,
scary?
Real name- real
he
names
really
of real
believes.
victims. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, he really believes what he's saying. He believes his truth. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I have a question. Maybe Adam or Steve know. Where did he get the grid? Is that something he made? or somebody gave it to him, or I mean, where do you get it? Where does he get it? Did he say?
What, the cipher?
Yeah, where
He
how
found
did
it on. He found it online, I think, originally.
Reddit.
Okay.
I thought it was came from Reddit or something.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay. And he's just breaking it down. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
almost
but
like
what
he
I
sees something.
understand-
It's like he sees something that we don't. You know what I mean? It's kind of
What I
weird.
don't understand is this is where you're supposed to replace this letter with this letter. You know what I'm saying? How does he know that? And number two, if you change the letter from what's in there already, how the hell is any of it going to make any sense?
Well, he's saying it's like multiple keys, right?
Unless you wrote it.
I mean, is there like a glossary to this thing? I
No,
mean, I'm not.
he's the glossary.
I feel like it's a type of pareidolia. You know, when you see something, your mind kind of sees what your brain is telling it to see. So what scares me is that if he's looking at this cipher and he's got some kind of weird pareidolia going on, why does it have to do with Nancy? Why does it have to do with Rose Canyon Lake? Why does he know about the exact distance between here to here? I'm not a Satanist, quote unquote. I don't believe that.
And
that's all you talk about.
How does he know which mile marker is where up at Rose Canyon Lake if he's never been there?
Well, that stuff could probably be found on Google.
So
yes, if you
and those are questions I ask him. Well, I mean, those are questions that I ask him. You know, I mean, he was very adamant that he'd only been through Arizona one time, but he was very specific on certain mile markers, even and things. And so, you know, I asked him that. I said, you know, so how are you getting the research on these? And he says it's just through measurements and through his research online. So, you know, and I don't know if you saw the first time, Sleuth, but I let him. I wanted to try just to give him a platform, you know, just like you did, you know, and try to give him a safe space to talk. And in the first one, we talked a lot, and then I was able to ask him a few questions at the end. And so he says again that he's only been to Arizona once earlier in life, and that he wasn't around Rose Canyon Lake, or says he's never been on Nancy's Road before. So, you know, we'll see what happens.
Yeah. When's your next interview?
I don't know. I mean, as you guys can imagine, I'm sure it takes it out of him doing those things. So, you know, I'm gonna give him a few days, and
so you don't think
we'll
he's
come
been
back
there
together in a few days.
You don't think he's been in Arizona since he was a kid? That's what he's saying.
Well, I mean, that's the reason I wanted to ask him. I mean, that, you know, that potentially can be verified or not, you know, and so that's why I wanted to ask him those questions.
You know what I regretted was having him come on camera.
What do you mean? Because it brought out
come
a
on,
different...
like you are right now, Alex. Just have him come on the camera.
Yeah.
And so we can get a good look at him.
You're right. Nobody ever got to, huh? Ever? Did you, Adam?
We know what he looks like in his broker's picture, but that was...
Yeah, I've ran into people who have like kind of suffered through addiction, and they change a lot, dude.
Yeah.
And even afterwards, they
Big time.
I have a pretty picture of him.
I'll say that he did come on camera with me, and he showed me himself.
Interesting. Okay, that means something. Does it look like?
Think? Yeah, what's your thoughts on that?
Yeah.
I mean, again, he's a very intelligent person. I mean, that's very obvious. He's been traumatized severely in his life, I think, especially in his early childhood. And, you know, I just think that he really believes, I truly believe he's not doing this for, I don't think he's trying to do it for any type of exposure. I think he truly believes what he's saying.
I think he's doing it to like self-soothe or something, to figure out what went on in his childhood. Does that make any sense?
And here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, I heard him say that he wanted to do it just to get his truth out there.
True.
Yeah, I mean, I think that some of this stuff is very difficult for most people to believe or even fathom, right? And I mean, I just think it needs to be looked into. I think at this point, everything needs to be looked into. And
Not
that's why I commend you. That's why I commend you, Sleuth, for going out, and trying to do what you did out there at the lake. I mean, and it's just like you said a couple times. I mean, what would it cost somebody, Sleuth, to go out there and just verify? You know what I mean? I mean, it wouldn't be hardly any kind of money. So just go verify.
Put a kayak in that lake? Anybody? Can you put a kayak in Rose Lake?
I don't think you're allowed to do anything there, right?
Is
No
that the
swimming,
same
no boating, no nothing, no motorized anything.
You can't. This wouldn't be motorized. I just want to get a sonar in there.
I'll never go to Rose Canyon.
Yeah, I would have taken like a motorized underwater drone that you can just kind of swim around with a light in the front, but that's illegal. That's all I need is to give those bastards like ammunition.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
So is that a different
don't do that,
than
dude.
the one that Jim went to?
Did Jim go? Yeah, Jim went to Rose Canyon too, I believe, exploring with Jim.
Went in there and he put stuff in the lake, but I just didn't know which lake it was.
It's small too. It's like a small area. You would need maybe 2 divers and like some sonar. And if you're law enforcement, of course, you can put a small boat in there. Get that sonar going, and then send a diver down there and be like, "Hey, look, we got something over here. Go down and take a closer look, and then film it.
Yeah.
Take underwater photos.
Drain it.
And put and then put that to bed. It is or it's not.
I think it would be great exposure for Nancy's case for them to do something
man.
interesting like that.
Call AWP and have them go out there.
Yeah, Jim went out there with an underwater camera, and I don't think he found anything. We'll have to find that video, and I'll send it to Alex.
Sleuth, the unfortunate thing, man, is anything would be great exposure. And that's the problem, is we're not getting anything for 5 months now. No transparency, no news conferences, nothing for 5 months.
Chris McDonough's is breaking it down right now for us.
And good for him. And you guys maybe not would want to be out there if they would just be giving us a little bit of something. You guys may not have wanted to stay out there like you did, but the problem lies with Pima County, and that's just the bottom line.
Yeah. I mean, I was going once a week for a while. That shouldn't even be an issue. And it's not like I camped out there. You guys know I'd be out there for 4 or 5 hours, and I went and took off. You know what I mean?
There's no reason that you couldn't be out there every day. Look, this is your First Amendment right. This is a breaking story. The entire world is curious what's going to happen next. Everybody, look, this is what pisses me off. It's not like Nancy's going to walk into her home. How the fuck do you know?
That's right.
You got answers? Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine you're out there streaming and Nancy just pulls up in a vehicle and has walked into her home.
Yo, she pulled up and was like, "Yo, I was sick of y'all shit, and I had a boyfriend. Y'all wasn't letting me have a boyfriend, so I was on an island for the last 3 months."
And she'd be like, "Fuck Sue Ellen, that bitch. Where is Sue Ellen?"
Looking for me, and you gonna run them away, you idiot.
Shit.
Well, we all know what's up. It's just Nano's. It's just not his narrative that's going to be broadcast when you guys are out there. And that's 100% it. It's not his narrative, so he doesn't want you guys there.
But
earlier in the stream, Alex, didn't you say that Savannah was kind of pulling some strings? So maybe he's starstruck a little bit, and she's the one that's really like, "Fuck those streamers! Like, get them out of here." It's not.
Good point. Hey, they did jump on it like fucking. If it really was her, that makes a lot of sense.
Rice.
And remember, and he was
white knight syndrome.
Make up for it. You know what I mean, right?
Another thing that Chris touched on at the very beginning was how Nanos has removed people off of the department if they didn't vote for him, and then them on street patrol or whatever it is. So that was what I was wondering whenever you got arrested. Is he sending these people that didn't vote for him to come and arrest you guys to create
No, these are all
they didn't vote for me, so now they have to listen to me kind of thing? Where is his power in this power play?
They were all sergeants and lieutenants and detectives. It wasn't like some peons.
Well, the one that came out.
He threatened his detectives and said, "If you don't arrest them, I'm going to discipline you."
Right.
This is a hire and fire department, right? The sheriff.
Exactly.
Hire and fire, yeah.
So power.
Hey, demotion or like, retaliation by demotion. Like that's our Cross has an office. I think he's a lieutenant. He has an office job. You know what I mean, or a desk job.
So I think that's why that one, you might have, 5, but you might have that one that will stick up like that one did and say like, this is fucked up and not right. But the other ones are still going to, bow down to him because.
Well, you have to remember, we got like very young cops on that police force, a lot of them. So they're going definitely.
You're right about that.
Especially if the old head rookies done quit and he done did them dirty. I mean, let's be real. If this is your job, are you going to be the hero and fight nanos?
Right.
I mean, look at it from. I mean, I'm not trying to defend
Not if he can fire me.
Exactly.
Right. That's your livelihood. Agreed.
And your boss telling you, our bosses have all told us to do something we don't 100% agree with. Okay, and we've done it. You understand? So I don't fault. I fought him for putting them in that predicament. You understand?
Right. You're right.
Integrity. And what you did out here is just totally make them dudes have no integrity. But you see, he used somebody. He always going to use somebody, like he's done in his whole history.
Right.
He's never going to be fought by. He always going to use somebody else.
Why didn't he arrest me? You feel me?
Yeah.
He had other people do it, and they took an oath too, so they should feel bad.
He did not do that because he knew it was wrong, and then it would come back on him.
Yeah, well, but you didn't vote for me. Now you have to listen to me and my demands.
And the unfortunate thing, guys, and you guys know this, he's in that position for a reason. He's just a puppet for somebody else. He's in the pocket. Well, the connections that he has politically.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. That, and maybe possibly politically as well. They're all on, and I'm not trying to go political here. It's Democrats and Republicans. It's corrupt.
Well, he ran and then got beat right away and then somehow came back and stayed forever.
Remember,
how did that happen?
Exactly. Because Dubsnick, when he retired, Nanos was put in 2015. In 2016, he was running. He thought he had it in there. He was in there like swimwear.
Nope.
Like he was already going to win it, but he didn't. So you know what? He was brewing. I'm sure that's when he planned this whole 2020, and he stole that election.
That's when he did whatever crooked shit or whenever he, started down that path.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He bought his house around then too, right before he lost the election.
He started being crooked when he was a freaking kid.
What is it? A lobbyist.
Yeah.
Lobby.
Donors.
And here's the thing. I mean, allegedly, this guy gets kickbacks from every which direction. I mean, he gets kickbacks from everywhere.
Come on now.
Why do you think?
Don't forget he's from El Paso too. Nancy could have crossed in El Paso. Did they check there? January.
Exactly.
Thanks for bringing that up against us. Right.
They got buddies in El Paso, I bet.
I best, yeah, you're right. That's nuts.
I just don't think this man is that stupid to do all the mistakes that he did. Listen, I tell you again, I'm going to tell you again. I come from a law enforcement background, okay? Even myself in my education, all right? And there's no way that this seasoned sheriff made these blatant mistakes, okay? Without being told to do this. On top of the fact, you get on the microphone and you sound like a babbling idiot that's never been on the microphone before.
He was a homicide investigator at one point.
Thank you. And you've been on that microphone stand for many a day, and this is the best you can do for this lady? Come on now. You just got finished saying that people go missing in Pima County all the time, every day, including old people. So you're familiar with this microphone, but you get up here for Nancy, and you don't have no good answers. You're double talking. You're saying one thing this day and another. Come on, y'all. See it. This is a fact. You got it in front of you. This man.
He was a commander of homicide.
Listen, somebody got this man in a clutch hold, and that's all I'm gonna say.
I mean, it makes a lot of sense.
I think that he feels like he's untouchable again because of the connections. And Alex, it may be from two different people or sides. It could be from political or cartel.
You're right.
We don't
know. But do you think they would have made that their directive, or that he would just make sure that they would be protected because it's under his watch?
Well, here's
James
another
Burke.
idea.
I call it the James Burke effect.
Which is?
James Burke of the Long Island serial killer. Remember, he was the lead of the investigation, and he kept the FBI out. And then as soon as they got rid of him, soon as they got rid of him and got some new people in, boom, they got Rex, and then this fool's getting caught with trannies out in the park swinging
out
dildos.
on that hill. Yeah.
Wow. Well, here's another theory. You know, here's another theory, Alex. You know, that's what we do is we put theories out there because at this point, what else can we do, right? Because we got to be open-minded to everything. But what if Nanos was actually threatened? I don't know if we talked about this before, but what if he was actually threatened by somebody?
That makes some sense.
Yeah, and he's like, they're like
bribed.
They're like, let this go, you know, sweep this under the rug, or else, you know, your family's going to get knocked off.
Right. Or let this, if this is make sure it's in the county, just make sure I'm covered, you know, and he's, I got you.
Fix it.
I'll make this go away.
Make it go away. That's their favorite word. Make it go away. And now, do it now, Nanos. I'm not playing with you.
And I feel like go back to the ransom note is because there's so much heat on KVOA and Nanos right now. So they're like, oh, okay. Because if you watched 857 stream earlier, whenever he was watching the TMZ replay of whatever, they were like, oh, now, or they said we weren't allowed to release this information by officials till now. So they've been holding on to this for a long time.
Right.
And
why not let go more stuff though? I know what you're saying though. It makes sense.
Yeah. There's a lot more stuff that they know, but they're holding on to. But I just feel like there's something shady about holding on to that for 5 months now.
I want to see the whole porch video, not the edited version.
Well, you're not going
to see that.
Yeah, it's missing 2 seconds.
Well, I also where it's cut in the middle.
Yeah,
it's missing 2 seconds. The manual for the Nest says that it automatically takes a 44-second video to protect the firmware. We only got like 42 seconds.
Look at Sleuth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I have a Nest camera, and as long as there is active movement, it will constantly record. And if you don't have a subscription, it will only stay on your like phone or wherever for 24 hours, and then it goes to the cloud. But since this case, I have bought a subscription to see the difference. And as long as there's something moving, it's always going to record. So yeah, that's been edited for sure.
Yeah.
With Jamie Joe, right?
Yeah.
I think they got video from inside too. Because
but yeah, remember they didn't recover this from Nancy. They recovered it from Google.
Right.
So whatever they were able to grab is all they had access to. So honestly, we can't tell if it's edited or not.
Somebody deleted all of the videos from Nancy's phone during that time they were in there.
Well, you know, they already had tampered with the phone by the time the police got there. You better.
And what's the Celebrite dump? I mean, why can't they make that public? Her movements, you know, her steps, or you know what she was doing.
That should bring back everything that was deleted on Nancy Guthrie's phone if they ran that through Celebrite.
But what we
find
miss
it very
is the fact that Jamie Joe just explained the steps, right? But do you think that the FBI can't recover it? I mean, think about this. Think about what the FBI capabilities are.
Don't go giving them too much credit.
No, I'm just saying what the technology capabilities are. If they can find a man on a camel, I mean, come on, with no GPS.
Yeah, the ICAC team, their internet crimes against children and whatever that is, they're the ones that have the.
They use their technology for what they want to use it for.
Yeah.
It's not 80 old lady. Let's keep it real, y'all.
They cut what they want us to see, and I don't trust cash or anybody could throw them.
You think
What about the Apple Watch data?
The Apple Watch data, yeah.
Well, here's what I find very
what about it?
ironic. I find this ironic. We know we think 99% certain that those 911 calls are from Nancy. They're possibly not, but we think they are from the day that dispatch went out. Yeah. So it says, family does not have access to the cameras on premises, but families do have access into her phone.
And that's what the family told them. That doesn't mean they didn't really have access to those cameras.
Well, to me, everything is contradictory to me. So, and you guys tell me if I'm wrong. In order for the garage door to have a data point, it has to be from an application-based program, right? So it would have to be Bluetooth to let it up and down. Is that correct? Okay.
Yeah.
So we know we have that. So, I'm thinking to myself,
No,
is
not
Nancy an
Bluetooth.
84-year-old lady?
It doesn't have to be Bluetooth.
Okay,
It just has to. You just have to be the same Wi-Fi.
Yeah. You pull up, you hit
Wi-Fi.
the thing on your phone, the garage door operates, Annie and
Same
Tommaso,
Wi-Fi. They communicate.
and automatically hooks up once you're.
So that being said, we know somebody has to have that app on their phone. Okay, somebody. So you would think that Nancy probably, and I could be totally wrong, but you look at an older lady that probably didn't want to have access or deal with apps on her phone. So I would just think in my mind, because I know that I'm responsible for all the apps for my parents. So you would think that whoever is helping her oversee the family that's close by, would probably have those apps on their phone, So if they have those apps on their phone, then how in the world are they not having the Nest camera apps on their phone? Because
I feel like I didn't mean to cut you off. Sorry.
No. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
What I was going to say is everything that I've kind of learned about Nancy doing the victimology on all this, I feel like she would have she would be the only one to control all that. And she would be able to learn about the technology. And she's the one in control of that phone, in my opinion.
I mean, I have to agree.
Also,
that's interesting.
So I live kind of in the country, and I love to watch all the wildlife on my porch at night. However, if it's at 2:00 in the morning and you're getting all these notifications, how many times do they go back and look to see the difference between a person versus motion of an animal or a street light or car light or something? Because it's not normal for it to go off at 2:00 for a person in the morning. So just keep that in mind.
There's a lot of animals around there.
For a person, unless you're looking at it every morning, then
you can set the camera to differentiate between animals and people or whatever.
Yeah,
but no, my Nest couldn't. It kept calling my dogs people.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had it hooked up when I went camping, and we only took our big knucklehead with us, and the other two were left in the backyard. And every once in a while, if they kind of jumped out, in a weird way, it would be like, "Oh, there's a person in your backyard." I'd be like, "Yeah, that's a knucklehead, but it ain't a person."
Let me ask you guys this though. I mean, allegedly there were cameras inside, right? So, I mean, why would there be cameras inside if Annie and Tommaso or someone didn't have access to that application? Maybe Nancy did have it on her phone as well, right? But
wait,
it
there's
just seems
cameras
to me
inside?
again, going back to my parents, they have cameras in their homes.
Where's that coming from?
Nanos.
I'm sorry?
Yeah,
where did that come from? When did he say that?
So, allegedly.
Allegedly.
How did Savannah know that she was taken out of the bed and she had no shoes and pajamas on?
I'm going by Savannah.
Well, I'm just saying the point. The point I'm trying to make is it seems like somebody that's helping take care of her is going to have access to those cameras as well. So I mean,
just because I keep thinking about my grandmother. She got dementia, and what they did was they put cameras all over her home, and they were able to watch her, and they had a doctor nearby. But when it comes to Nancy, she didn't have any of that. You know what I mean?
So listen, Sleuth, on one of Nono's interviews, he was talking about. You might even remember this one when he was talking about the 212 time that someone was caught on the camera, and he didn't tell us what camera it was, because that's when he said we don't know what it was. It could have been an animal, right? So maybe maybe another month.
That
later,
was before the Google subpoena, though, or work with Google. Where they actually saw the video.
With
Nanos's comment, his comment was before he actually.
Right, but then later on, he slipped up and said something about the 212 was the footage. In other words, the 212 sensor was inside the house.
Listen, guys.
Asked if there was cameras inside the house, and he said yes.
Yep, 212.
The research I
What-
did.
let-
I'm
can I
not
see
going to talk
it?
about the
Can you
cameras
show
on
it
the
to me?
inside or the outside.
I would like to see it with my own eyes if I could.
You know what my source is? A horse, of course.
Yeah, if I can't shake it in the air with you, I can't get I
Yeah.
can't get behind you.
No, you're right, bro. That's how we have to be. No, I'm just joking. Of course.
They had Wi-Fi in Nancy's
See?
house. You can
Jamie
tell.
Joe guys. Yeah.
By-
But no, you're right though. You got to be.
You can tell based on the Wi-Fi signal how many people are in the house, what room they're in, if they're walking, which direction, all that shit. They can tell just by looking at the Wi-Fi signal. So why haven't they done that?
Yeah. Let me take this break real quick to say what's up. I wish 857 would have stuck around because earlier they were talking about 85. Yeah, I have a lot of questions. But anyway, about 857 and his adult diapers that he sells, and that people were clowning him and shit. Hey, how do you think we were able to hang out there and not really pee? You feel me?
Yeah, NASCAR, NASA.
People were making fun of him and all that. Dude, he's a businessman. He's been doing that for a long time. We might need those. Shit, I'm getting close in age where I might need some of those. I don't need any yet, but yeah, adult diapers.
Hey, Mab, on that Celebrite, what you were saying earlier, you were talking about the Celebrite forensic extraction of the phone. It's going to show everything. It's going to show when the Wi-Fi disconnected. It's going to show when the garage app was interacting with the garage door.
Smart, right?
So that's where they're getting this information from.
It's got all the deleted.
They should give
videos.
us more. Yeah, we need more of that forensic data from the phone.
Tell
us a little bit.
You'll figure it out.
Yeah, even before the crime, give us the data from when Nancy was having dinner. Like, tell us about her movements over there.
I agree with you. Because dig the move, Jamie Joe. You know how what you just said. The fact is that they're not going to give but so much of it, because why? Why would they give us like a whole 2 minutes clip of this person moving around stuff?
Because they didn't know who it was. They probably, I mean, they were only going to give us so much, and they haven't asked us for any. They haven't given us anything else, which means I think they'd be wrapping it up. But now I'm thinking after listening to Chris and his connections, you would think that he would know if the FBI had something. You know, I don't know. What do you
All I
guys
know
think?
is the behavior of everybody in this case is wrong. And it just makes me think that they do not want this solved. And it's going to be a cold case, and they're never going to find her.
I think that, I mean, it's pointing to the Nanos thing where like that was the directive. He's doing everything in his power to do that.
Are you guys familiar with the Daniel Robinson case out of Buckeye?
Fill me in. I'm learning a lot of stuff.
He's the one-eyed black guy who went missing. He's the geologist. He was kind of showing signs of psychosis prior. Well, anyway, he's been missing for a few years now, and his father has been organizing the craziest like mobilization of search experts, PIs. They've already found like 3 missing people's bodies out there.
Great. See what I mean? That's crazy.
Yeah, and this dude ain't got money like Savannah.
You know?
Yeah. They're not doing anything that they should be doing. That's what makes me think they just don't want it solved. I think she's probably alive somewhere. This is all damn
Truman Show.
No, it's a false flag.
We've all been getting pranked.
No,
Time to tell us.
Now, because it's time to get. I got court shit now. Come on.
I mean, but listen, let's be real. If a kid or anybody else outside of a famous TV lady's mom goes missing, we see the whole video of her coming out of Walmart, the whole video of her walking from her mailbox, doing this, doing that. Like, why not here? Why not?
Yep. Take out the last name, and it would be a whole different.
You would see the whole 3-minute thing on the news, top story. Okay, I'm just saying.
And not to put the officers down, because I don't say that, but if let something happen to an officer, holy shit. Oh shit! The whole they're gonna bring from every.
You remember that time they were chasing that guy that killed the reporter, and they were chasing a blue truck, and they ended up they like shot like 160 bullets into a truck on the highway, and it was just some poor lady and her kids. Lucky they survived. You remember that case where they eventually traced the guy up into the mountains and they burned him up in that cabin?
Wow.
I remember that.
He was
yeah.
like, yo,
I do
yeah,
not remember that.
maybe no, actually, it was an ex law enforcement dude. This was way
Yeah.
back, I think, in the 90s or early 2000s. I can't remember the name, but they were chasing this guy, and he's a cop killer. They're looking for this blue truck. They were so gung ho that the first blue truck that they found, they lit it up. Just lit it up, bro.
Crazy.
A woman and like 2 little girls were in the truck.
Did they make it?
Yeah, thank God.
That's nuts.
Those cops can't shoot worth a shit. 160 rounds, and they didn't hit.
Yeah, they probably weren't even looking. They're like,
They shoot like ice cream sideways and shit.
what's that movie, Malibu? Malibu's Most Wanted.
Yeah, I love that movie. That's funny as shit.
Hey,
King Kong ain't got shit on me.
Well, I need to watch that again. That's one of those ones. Hey, so listen, so Nanos, like he thwarted off also. So from the beginning, he thwarted off all kinds of search efforts, EquiSearch, EquiSearch, Cajun Navy, and he volunteer searches. He kept the FBI off the case for 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
Kicked Tucson PD off the case. All that's for a reason, and he has no answers. And he never even saw that as anything as a problem. Opening up the crime scene under 24 hours. You know what I mean?
Never looking for the lady for real.
Never.
Wasn't he under like his department under RICO, like an investigation or something, just like
a year
a few
ago.
years prior to this?
Yeah, a year
So
ago.
that explains why he doesn't want the FBI involved. Like he's like,
exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
I mean, that's
why you don't have the 2 minutes of video.
I think they're already looking at him because of the RICO thing, but because the Attorney General didn't do shit about it.
the
Just like she's
FBI.
not going to do anything about the perjury.
And come to find out, he worked with AI. Like this shit ain't right.
I wish we could go back to that person that was like, y'all need to be at Nanos' house. Y'all are at the wrong house.
I remember that.
Was the FBI or at Nanos' house?
You go to Nanos' house.
It's a gated community. We can't get in there, guys.
One another said that. It was one lady that said it, and then
I remember.
another lady pulled up and said something of the same derivative.
Find
And
an
it's not-
Airbnb up in that same neighborhood.
They were just trying to send us outwards. They were trying to send JLR elsewhere.
Does Nanos have a no parking
Oh,
outside his no gated?
I got a picture of. I got a picture of Richard.
Well, she said, listen, the lady said that SWAT team was all suited up and they were over at Nanos the other day.
Let me see it, man.
Figure out why they're in the wrong spot.
But I think they were bullshitting because, and 2 people said it, but I think, hey, Gigi, I think they didn't want us in the neighborhood. They were just trying to get us to go somewhere else, give us a goose chase.
So standing
from the get-go, girl.
Or just stop looking, right? He's like, man, I hate this high profile. I want to go back to my little ecosystem here.
Right?
Alex.
Yeah.
Put that picture up of Richard and see if Patriot says it's the right guy.
Okay, let's look.
Oh, yeah, I got that.
Smaller.
Oh, you're saying the Patriot. Is that the guy you saw?
That's his Kick account right there. That's his Kick photo.
Right.
That's
But
the
Adam-
same picture he got on his.
Recognize that, Adam?
But there's only one person who saw him, so that's all we have to ask.
I'll let you guys decide what you think.
Ah, fuck that!
Yeah.
Give it up.
It's like Sleuth said. I mean, Sleuth said what Sleuth
You
said.
got
what he
I'll
said.
fuck with you, man. Of course.
Yeah.
Damn, it's
Hey, Sleuth, do you know whose house is probably one of the closest to Rose Canyon Lake?
This is what's
Nanos?
weird. Yeah.
Nanos.
Yeah.
Ain't that some shit?
I know all about the guy. Why do you think I keep talking about James Burke? We're going to find the prostitutes. We're going to find the drug addicts, and they're going to tell us all about it, Nanos.
Let's go.
Well, and you know what? Y'all was asking about the phone and the notifications, right? And let's not forget that on January 11th or 12th, there was a person on her front, allegedly, that resembled Nanos, allegedly.
Right. A lot of people are thinking that.
That was the test run to see if anybody picked up the notification and called the police. We got a strange guy in front. Nobody never called. We in the clear. We can go. Nobody's going to respond to the notifications or look at the video.
My only other alternative to that is if it's like the same night and there's two of them kind of dressed the same, one without a backpack and one with a backpack. But I'm also still confused about the backpack going over the fence or trying to go over the fence.
The other guy. Oh,
Yeah. Well, they tried to debunk that by saying it couldn't be at the same place at the same time. That was I guess their argument about that.
I think that guy was the one. You guys think
Yeah.
he was?
Hey,
He could have been the porch guy, is what somebody's saying, or no? Because I don't think he's the.
Yeah, just look at the timestamp. It's like it's impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah, but remember, we don't know.
Shayna just brought
Go ahead.
Shayna just brought to my attention that some of Nancy Guthrie's posts from Facebook are gone, and a lot of the comments are gone now from 2025.
Well, Savannah
Just
also
recently.
did of her stuff.
Yeah, this is just recent, like, because she's been paying attention to it, and a lot of them are gone.
I'm wondering if it's the one about the cameras and why she bought them and all.
Interesting.
I don't know. She said there's a lot of posts gone and a lot of comments.
Well, whoever's doing it's late to the party.
Sure enough.
Like,
I'm going to say this 100% in my opinion. This is January 11th right here. You're going to hear many people who say it and some people won't know, but you're going to hear a lot of professionals. I won't say any names that will tell you that is January 11th. You could try to argue the point or whatever.
Yeah. Well,
That's
they brought
January.
January 11th up for a reason. It wasn't for nothing.
I don't think. I think it's the same day.
Do you?
I kind of think the same thing, Sleuth.
okay, I'm not crazy then. Thank you.
You using the Nest camera, you know what it does every once in a while when I walk in front of it? It throws out like a notification and it takes a small screenshot. But it's not quick enough for you to save it. It just like you click it and it shows you something almost identical to what we're seeing here, all blurry. And it almost looks like they blew it up. So I think this is the initial point where he came in front of the camera and made his decision to cut the power.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. If you're not active, then you just get like a little screenshot if you do not have a subscription.
That's what they said though, right? A thumbnail. That's what a thumbnail is, like a screenshot, right?
That's why it's all blurry too, because it kind of caught it right before it could adjust between day and night view.
I like to say, ask Chris McDonough what date that is.
So you guys think it's the same? Do you think it's the same person?
Oh, I don't know about that. I know it's a January 11th.
I do.
Hey,
Yeah.
you guys want to see Richard's brother? The AI version of the guy that was on the stairs when Sleuth got that picture?
I don't know, man. I don't want to have any. Wasn't he trying to sue people, his brother, because he said he wasn't involved?
Yeah, he said he got an attorney.
It may not be a good idea, man.
I'll just save it for I just took it and it cleaned it up really nice.
Yeah. Let's see. Hi, Juanita.
She's back.
Oh, she leave already?
Everything okay? Oh, she left?
She was here. This break has been brought to you by Karen of the Week one more time. Congratulations. Hold on.
Yeah, maybe they were the target, huh? Allison.
Very possible.
Did you ever see the video I had of Peter's walk-in vault? You want me to play that?
Ooh, yeah, I want to see that.
Cool.
All right.
So anyway, big shout out to Karen of the Week, Allison Ann McGall.
Yeah, it's very interesting, Sleuth. We did a piece on that too a few weeks ago, and it's very, very coincidental and interesting. If you start looking into it, and then you look into the thieves that were not caught at the gym show, then you get to thinking, there's a lot of other things that could be going on here.
Yeah.
I mean, this is big money here. Peter's a very there's a lot of money that moves with Peter. He's a big guy.
Known too for a long time.
This property right here is just one of many properties.
Yeah.
Yep. This is like the shittiest one he owns.
Right. That gem right there is probably worth 1.8 billion.
This is like his gem bachelor pad.
Oh shit.
But look,
And
when he
maybe
walks out,
you
when he
need
walks
to
out
make
of this
fluorescence
balcony,
work
guess
or
what's right? Guess
luminescence
what's
work.
right below him?
But out here in the shaded sunlight,
Jeez, look at that.
you
Right
What's right
below
below
him
him?
is Nancy's home, right out that door, right there.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And the ironic thing is, you know, you guys, I don't know, but you guys talk about how dark it is. Those driveways that go straight back on both of those properties are eerily similar.
Of this property in McGaw?
Of
Because
this
they-
property and Nancy's property.
I still don't
Yeah,
think
but
it.
his property doesn't even have a roundabout. I think it just goes straight in and straight out.
But it has a straight like Nancy's does back to the casita. His
There's a
goes
vault.
straight back.
You see that vault right there? Look, doesn't that remind you of Rex Heuermann?
You're good with names, man. My brains are gonna fill me in. Rex Stewart. Oh, I remember that dude. It does remind me of him.
Giant.
Yeah, he had a
serial killer.
walk-in. Yeah, he had a walk-in vault like that for all his guns. Soundproof.
And this
That's
is
the
like his
vault.
whole basement, right, Sleuth?
That's inside the vault, right?
This is his first floor. This is, it looks like an office.
Yeah.
Where's
Here, I
this
have
dude?
another version here.
Where's this-
Let's see, part 2. Let's play that one.
Without the toes. Yeah.
Yeah, without the
Whoa.
toes.
Not playing.
It's just getting a little older.
This is
Yeah,
film.
and he's a lot skinnier than this right now. He's like really skinny. It's weird.
Well, he's in Mexico. He's getting all the Wegovy, all that. He's good.
Yeah. Check that out.
It's a
How do we
fake-
know that? How do we know that Magaw's not the target? They have
fake
like some
wall. Look at
weird
the-
address thing going on early on in the
Because
case.
Okay,
They
like,
fixed
they're
it.
so mad. Like they know that they
Imagine.
and don't want extra eyes on them to know, like put out there that they have X amount of money and stuff.
But imagine,
Yeah.
he's been doing this for so long. Do you know how many guns he probably has around? Do you know how much security and the money he has to? I just don't think that would have been a good time. Alarms,
But
cameras.
think of this though, Alex. Think of this. Think of this. They go up to the front door. They mess with the camera. Now I'm not saying this is what I think, but it's a theory. They mess with the camera to make sure nobody's at home. That's why he's messing with the camera, make sure no notifications are going off. Guy goes in the back door. They get in there because they think that there's maybe they're at his house. They're like, oh shit, there's somebody in here now. So now what are we gonna do? We got to course correct.
Watch
And
it, go walk out and go next door and take your shit. Why do they?
well,
take
not
the
if
lady?
she,
It doesn't make
not
no-
if she's got DNA on them from a fight that she's put up at that point. So now they got to figure out what to do, and so maybe that's the
Why
reason
would
they're
they
in there
even
for so long.
approach her if they got the wrong house? Why wouldn't they just turn around and leave?
What if she saw somebody like breaking into her neighbor's home?
Could
Nancy.
And
I
call
think they were targeting her though.
Just a thought.
I don't know if I
Like
buy
maybe
that
she
theory.
saw somebody like coming through the yard and trying to break into her neighbors, and she
Ever
yelled at
worked-
her, and then they
Ah,
chased her back to the front door, and that's why we have the
Mm.
blood.
That's a good
you
point.
think this guy ever worked with Charles Guthrie, the next door neighbor?
Oh, real quick sorry, Matt, before I forget, because didn't the gem neighbor like tip something in about the cameras?
That I'm not sure of.
Juanita
Pretty sure.
found a camera too over there. And as soon as we zeroed, is that what you're talking about? When we zeroed in on his cameras?
No, day 7, early in the morning, the neighbor said after they put out the alert, check your cameras. Apparently, came over, talked to a deputy, and said, "Hey, we found something on our camera. Like we have
Oh.
something." Then they went over there to the gem house and they were fiddling with the cameras. Remember, pulling out the SD card from the back.
Hmm.
Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Were-
got it. I don't remember that. I
Uh,
need some receipts, Luke. I don't fucking believe you, man. No, I'm kidding.
JLR he caught the whole thing.
I
Day
remember
7.
seeing it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he shot
Yeah, I
everything.
remember seeing it.
Were you guys
SD cards, that's old technology, right?
I know, but that's interesting that they said they did catch something. That's kind of
Yeah, it's
interesting.
all on camera. Like the first week.
were you guys watching LR yesterday when Kev or not Kev? Maybe
Shout out to Kev.
I don't remember. But
Yeah, we love you, Kat.
lives in Andy Tomaso's neighborhood. That one is his name Kevin too. I can't remember. But anyways, apparently there was a pool guy over there yesterday, and they do have a pool back there. Did you guys know that Annie and Tomaso had a pool?
Yeah,
I heard
yeah.
yes.
Mark showed that with the drone.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
like even JLR
Yeah.
was confused, so it just like blew my mind. But I guess that would be like another reason they spent a lot of time over there investigating. But that was just kind of interesting to me.
Yeah. I read something.
And you're talking about Kid. You're talking about Kid. Kid's
Okay.
their neighbor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mark the Shark, he got a lot of good drone footage, even in front of Nancy's house. Really good drone stuff.
Yeah, he does.
Got the
yeah.
breaker box area where they had the
Yeah.
trash cans and the dolly and all that. That was a good shot.
Somebody made an AI video of me tearing all the wires out of that box.
Is that the box that Juanita and Alex found?
No, his name's the Faithful Servant 777. His channel, he makes a bunch of AI videos, and he has like
Okay, I thought you were being serious.
day one to like present of this
No,
kid.
but want to hear something crazy about what you were asking? Is that box that we did find?
Yeah.
That was, I don't even know how long that was, a month.
He is like,
So Juanita, being that she used to work for the phone company, she actually put the box back. You know what I mean? She also recorded it, but she closed it up. Well, right above that is where that new camera is. I think someone might have it.
oh, okay.
It looks like an FBI camera. I don't know what it is really. I don't know. I can't tell the difference between, but it just looks like pretty. I don't know. It's a
bubble
camera. Is it there? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Something's wonky.
Yeah. Here's just the one. I'm trying to see if I had the video of Savannah. It's funny she said something today, right?
I have it if you want me to play it.
I think I have it. Is it only a minute 35?
Courage with which you have done this job every day since that happened. Nothing short of remarkable.
Wow.
Nothing short of remarkable.
I love you guys and I love this place, and this is unusual and unprecedented to say the least to be sitting here. But, you know, I don't have any comment on the story, and I'm not involved in our coverage. But I can't pretend I'm not here. And so since I am, I wanted to just take the opportunity to ask people to beg people to come forward. Somebody knows something. And this.
Just don't get in front of my mother's house.
Come forward, but don't go too far forward.
Well, this is a new story today
she said she's
is
not
on
gonna
your
stop
radar. But
looking.
They're
When
all
did she start?
black, by the way.
Say it
When
again.
did she start looking? Yeah.
They're
when did
they're
she
all
start?
wearing black.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
No,
She is for
Yeah,
sure too. It's like a funeral.
they're not allowed to. Oh, interesting.
Yep.
I'm getting Illuminati vibes all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You guys remember what Kanye said about his mom?
Somebody
Yeah.
sacrificed her.
Yeah, he said that he sent her in to get a tummy tuck and that the Illuminati
You're
sacrificed.
Good weed, or that shit's fucking fitting right now.
More times.
I told you.
Well, Sleuth, you know she's got a new deal. She's got a $24 million deal on Wordle now. You know.
Yeah.
Wow, 24
Made her
million.
sacrifice. She got her cash.
So she signed the contract. Can she look for her mom now? You know,
No.
or,
And why does the guy sitting next to her, the black dude, why does he have the exact profile of the porch guy?
Real with that nose.
I'm gonna have to get
And the ear, look at the ear, look at the weird ear kind of pointing way back.
weird ear.
The shape
Like
of the
a-
head.
top
Oh,
of it.
that's not even.
Bro, this is
real.
oh
that
my.
ear.
All right, rabbit
Dude,
hole.
I think we can solve the case, guys. Sleuth just pointed out, dude, right here, exclusively, Sleuth.
Look
Craig
at-
the porch guy.
Annie will be able to get her jewelry
How tall is he? And what's his name? Is it,
going
You
again.
got to check his gate, Alex. You got to check.
No,
his
you
gate
know
now.
what? There's a video of him and an image online of him at Nancy's house hugging Nancy in her front yard.
oh. I think Sleuth was setting us up for that one.
Mm-hmm.
So we all jumped on it. He's like, I got a video.
I'm glad you brought that up.
I
Or did I bring it up? I can't remember.
like it though. No, but I like it though. Where's the video? Here, let me finish
This
this.
is the life that my sister lives, that I live, that my brother lives, that our extended families live, that our children live every day. And we are in agony. And we cannot be at peace.
I feel her pain. Like as much as I was talking shit earlier, whether she said that about me or not, I really don't give a shit. I don't think she's involved. That's me. I don't know about you guys. But I think her tears are real, you know?
Who's
Or
Carson? Point out
even
Carson.
if she's covering up for somebody, or even if she knows she
I
might
don't know,
know.
man. I'm not convinced anymore. I would say that at the beginning.
I'm
but
not
now,
either.
I just
Wow.
everything feels so dark.
You're right.
Crazy, dude. I've never
crazy
seen anything
hurt.
like it. I've never seen anything
Feels
like it
rehearsed.
ever.
That she is wearing, that is a funeral. Whatever she's
Right?
wearing,
It's like the Silence of the Lambs movie.
like what she brought up. That's
Just
not.
talk to her.
And Richard
You'll-
Nolette brought that shit up too. Remember? He's like, he keeps talking
You
about
said it,
the
yeah.
Silence of the Lambs.
It's the it's the
They're about to shut
anniversary.
down my YouTube now.
Savannah says she's not involved in her coverage. Did you hear that?
She's not what?
She's not involved in her coverage. So
Mhm.
we
She
can
did say
ask
that.
her why she didn't say
Whoa.
nothing. She said it. She said, "I'm not involved in her coverage," but
No,
since
you're right.
it's not
Very
happening.
beginning.
You think the FBI tells her probably not to, or I don't know. I don't even
Yes.
know the reason.
Yes. Yes.
To not put her.
Why are they not putting? Why in the world are they not from day one? Why are they not putting flyers out there or billboards out there with this
Like
guy's
they be-
face all over it? I don't get it.
They're
Yeah.
being told not to, Adam.
They already knew that she was dead, and they're putting up billboards all over the place, everywhere but Tucson. Make that make sense?
They know what the deal is, what's going on. I mean, there's no way because you don't have an 84-year-old lady to a celebrity TV on national TV and you just don't look for her. You don't look for a person when you know what happened to him.
And now he called off the search like midday on the 2nd.
Exactly. Because he knew what happened to her. They know.
It's crazy.
Yeah. He didn't even show up till 7 or 8 in the evening. Sheriff.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I got a call, and then I made it over there. And I ate my burrito and took a shit, and
Right. And then
I had to get a
said,
coffee. I had to go to Starbucks and get a coffee. You know,
gas up the vet. What's up, Mab?
Mab's out for the night. I gotta
Peace out,
get up
Mab.
early.
Thank you for coming in.
Really do some work. Thanks for having me, guys.
Always,
Good
man.
to see you, Mab.
Sub up to Mabster, almost 5,000.
Mab, investigate. Congrats, brother.
Oh yeah.
Talk to you later.
Blessings. Yep.
See you later, man.
Okay, let me finish this. Over
So
here.
no matter how much I try to come out here every day and smile and find that joy, and I will. I promise I will.
So you guys are saying she's a real good actress too.
She is an
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
I get it.
her job.
I get it.
This is a moment to tell you.
You guys caught that? Wow, the all dark. I would have never even thought it, but then now I'm looking at them. You cannot see it.
Check out
Right.
what's with the guy in the background?
Yeah, hey, you know what I mean? I'm starting to I'm like you now, Sleuth. I got to be looking. Who the hell's that?
get over the bush.
Right. That's a cop right there too. Is that one of her security? Is that short guy that arrested me? Is that Aragon?
You that we need your help. We're begging for your help, and I'm not going to miss that opportunity.
You're begging
Oh
for
my God.
He rubbing
I
her
don't
back.
even want to hear that.
Yo, we live in a world where there's wickedness in high and low places.
Yes.
Don't forget
more
that.
than ever. More than ever, Sleuth, because a lot of times growing up, a lot of conspiracy stuff, but it's almost, you're right, it's in our face now, kind of, right?
Yeah,
Well,
Epstein made that apparent.
Yeah, and the unfortunate thing about it is people,
Epstein
it's
comes
so
back, Nancy goes away.
it's so overwhelming that people they just say, oh, that didn't happen or that can't happen. But guys, we got to start opening our eyes up. It's right there in front of us. Yeah, it's right in front of us, guys.
And if I could give you a piece of information when pertaining to going up the tier, and Alex, I've said this to you before, you have to be public. You have to put it in their face. It's a part of the rules, man.
I agree.
It's part of the rules.
We're teaching them to be transparent because I'm going to be 100% transparent because I have nothing to hide.
How else do you explain them not trying to look and her like getting a promotion right in the middle of all of this? What the hell is? And then Nano's just like going after like breaking the law, violating people's rights, and he's with the AI. Like, how do you? Our internal affairs, IA. So what the hell is going on here? Like, there's nothing that can be done. Why?
Nothing. And he knows that. That's the crazy part. Go ahead.
Is that the perfect situation to pull off something like this?
Yes, it's the perfect recipe.
He told us it was going to happen again, or that what was the words? It most likely might happen again. Instead of saying, no, we're going to.
I don't want to tell you that you're not in danger. I don't want to go say that because there's the guy out there.
Nothing to see.
Remember, he knows the motive.
I called it his Tobe Lesenby moment.
Right. Hey, remember, he knows the motive, but couldn't share it with us. Like, why shouldn't he share it now? Why does he know? And if he knows, does that mean Savannah, everybody? I don't know. Is that?
Well,
Hey,
think about
I don't know what the motive is. To me, it's still between money and anger and resentment.
no one is
confused.
her, not we. Savannah just told you she's not involved in it. Okay, so that leaves Cameron, Annie, and possibly Tommaso on Annie's hip. Okay, and
The interview room. Okay, sorry.
are not any of those people looking. Think about what we are really dealing with and what is the facts. The facts are, we know these people aren't at their house. We know that these people are not looking for Nancy out on the streets. They're not posting flyers. They're not posting on social media. No one is doing anything. And she just told us that she is not a part of the campaign to do that.
What about the dignity health insurance bypass dying with control theory?
So I'm still trying to process just that.
I don't.
Well, remember, Savannah talks a lot about her mom Nancy suffering a lot. Like suffering. If she was to do something and let's say go to a state where they do euthanasia or something, they wouldn't get a full payout. But if they stage like some kind of a kidnapping and then somehow they find her body, then they get the full payout. Nancy gets to decide through her last will and testament what her money does. Not only will they get paid out on the health insurance, it'll be 140%.
You're talking about assisted suicide, right?
Right. But
she wouldn't get a full payout for that.
Here you can't?
No, not with assisted suicide.
Remember, you guys brought that up, and it's very.
If you act like it's something different, you'll get more out of it. But wait, before we go there, the lady said her mom suffers in pain. Okay, that could be anything, bro. She aches in pain every day. That don't mean you want to die. You ready to check out? The man says she's smart as a whip. I mean, let's be real here. They painted this lady like she just had mobility issues. Just because your back hurt and your legs don't work so great, don't mean you ready to go. At 84,
she was sharp. Yeah, her brain was there.
He got mobile. He's in pain every day from all of his conditions along the way, but he ain't ready to go by no assistance. None of that. Chronic pain, like, you know.
But do you think, in other words, could that be a motive? In other words, like maybe she wanted to go, but Arizona, maybe it's unlawful there, and that would mess up. But if Savannah has so much money, I would know who would want, unless Annie.
There's been over 100,000 people do assisted suicide in Canada since it's been legalized.
I believe it. No, I believe it.
The last couple of years.
But with that though, why wouldn't they just say that she passed and not do an autopsy?
Well, I also don't think that, knowing her faith and the Christianity that she had, I don't know that she would agree to something like that either. Yeah.
You go straight to, you know what? You can't do that.
Good point.
Sometimes we have hidden faith.
Yeah,
well,
that's true.
I mean, they some of them do play around with some dark things, in our humble opinion. But anyways, I just still feel like the lady was not in no point of checking out, or let's just say it this way, Sleuth. I don't think Nancy was perhaps ready to go. Maybe they were ready for Nancy to go.
Right. Could be possible, right?
But not in this theory. I'm talking about in this theory, it was her idea. And she's getting help from all these powerful people that are involved. Like, help me die with dignity. I want to make sure that I have control over my wealth. I can pass it all down to you, and I can maximize this. And so,
but again, why wouldn't it be easier?
And so please, if you're watching, no matter how small, the reward is there. You can tell us. It can be anonymous. Please do the right thing for us, for our family, for our children. And we love our mom, and we'll never stop looking for her. Never.
To your point, if you have any information.
There's the porch guy. Yep, Sleuth called it. That's that
motherfucker.
See how flat his head is on the top? He got that kid in play shit. Remember when he turned his head on the porch? That's the motherfucker.
And he was wearing Savannah's little beard. Remember she was wearing that?
Right.
Let me borrow that. I need that. Let me get that.
Carson Daly. That's her. Is that her work husband?
Yep.
Yep.
Was rubbing back too. Craig was just rubbing her back up and down too.
Craig too, huh?
Yeah,
Craig
her
and
husband rather go out with the boys.
Well, wait.
Yeah.
You
With the boys. You want to go to Bull Daggers? Yeah.
If you're watching, if you're listening, if you have any information at all that could help investigators and could help this family find just a modicum of peace, the phone number is right there on your screen. 1-800-CALL-FBI.
It's the theater of this
We'll be right
mainstream stuff that I just cannot trust.
I'm with you,
Yeah.
man. It's very theatrical, bro.
Yeah, man.
Really.
Sanctimonious too.
I like what the interview room was talking about too, about that, about the interaction with all them.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So keep in mind too, the old gentleman that didn't agree with you resisting arrest, they're white.
And they're older, and I get it. Remember, my cousin's a sheriff. When that's all you see, imagine, you know, my cousin, he worked in Compton. So that's all he sees all the time. So I get what he saw, you know, because I know what I did. I painted this picture. But I think Chris was trying to humanize me to him.
100%, yeah. And but I also
That's it.
that they forget, like, Juice was also arrested and you were arrested, but you know, Tucson wasn't physically arrested. It still it comes down to being, you know, that's when you have to throw the racial card in there. There is absolutely no way that you can at this point.
And not only
Strike one
that,
for Tucson though, right? I thought it was like a strike 2, you're out type of deal.
No, he got a citation.
As long as you like, it's his citation is basically being arrested without going to jail.
Yeah, but if he would have went out there again like Juice did, I think they would have taken him to jail.
he was out there.
But
They
he was
gave
only
him a-
cited one time, right? 857 was only cited that one time.
I was never cited. Sleuth.
Well, they piled yours up in the office. They're like, we're going to get this motherfucker one citation,
Right,
one
right.
citation.
Right, but in other words, they never gave me one. Even Manos was talking about, oh, we tried to work it out with them or something. Like, you didn't work it out with anybody. What is he talking about?
Well, I remember the first couple of days we were there, I was checking. I was like, oh, Alex showed up. So I was watching you on JLR. And then we kind of met up and you went and you talked to the officer, remember? And you were talking about what you thought about in the back washes. And then they like started running your information.
For my, that was the
For
only
no
one who was
reason.
like-
He like had a tip. He's like, I just wanted to tell you guys, I was back here looking at these washes and the dirt is really soft. Hopefully you guys are back there checking it. And they go, are you on parole? Are you on probation?
On probation or parole.
And to be real too, Alex,
You can't tell someone, okay, yeah, you can be here, and then 5 minutes, yeah, you can be here, but we're looking for Alex, and then
That's
like,
what happens in the Truman Show mixed with the Twilight Zone. You know,
you can't fucking do it.
you're making it up as we go. It's weird.
100%. They went and put that law into effect that day, and then came and arrested.
And even the state's attorney seems like they might be on board. I'm telling you, it's like the Jeffrey Epstein effect going on in Tucson. All this
Everybody-
blackmail and shit.
It's not racial.
They're-
Go do your research. Go back and watch.
They're all in the same. They're all in the same.
There's so
pockets
many
of-
people in the chat saying it's not racial. It's 100% fucking racial.
But if there's many other things that happen before you even have to say racial. So that, of course, there's something racial in there. I'm Mexican and Russian. They're not going to. I'm tattooed, whatever that is.
Well,
Whatever
most of
it
those
is.
but most of the cops are Mexican that arrested
Well,
you.
True.
Well,
Very
they do
true.
have they have a history. If you guys can research,
They
it.
were ordered though, or they'll be arrested.
Yeah, they have
True.
a history of
Don't be
racial.
reading the chat, Jamie. Or who said that?
Of goonery, Patriot. Goonery.
I'll
Yeah.
put read in the chat.
But here's what's
Yeah,
up,
right,
Alex.
right.
I mean, the real
Go ahead.
thing is, brother, they technically they
We
needed
all
a
bleed
warrant.
the same.
They needed a warrant to come pick you up, and so they tricked you to come outside. That's
Right.
what happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Well-
but it's all documented. You know, it shows that I wasn't a problem. When they asked me to come outside, I didn't give them a problem. In other words, it shows repeatedly. Like, they tried to paint me as the pee-pee tent boy, which is fine. But there's still people like, there's something about my First Amendment rights, and they're like, yeah, well, he shouldn't have been peeing in front of the house, in front of Nancy's. And I never did.
Satire.
Of course.
But
And I'm with you.
I
It doesn't
told you
bother me.
long before they started coming out here locking y'all up that we was going down this road with this racial bull crap. I saw the painting on the wall, And I told you, I said they don't want y'all out there simply because the way you look, because everybody else that looks basic and normal in their eyes, like with no tattoos and not brown skin, then they're allowed to stand out there. You understand? They're allowed to do whatever they
Look at
want.
Juice isn't even loud like I am, and he was arrested sitting out there.
Yeah,
That's a major lawsuit.
They tried to bleep it out like he was cussing and stuff.
That was nuts.
but Brian can go out there and camp.
Absolutely. I love
And
it.
FYI, the fact that you set up 857 and told him to sit there so he could be the patsy, so you can say, white guy a ticket. Nah, bro, it ain't gonna work because it's all documented. Okay.
So do you think Savannah was like watching all that and celebrating? Like, what do you think is going on with all that?
Make it look like embarrassing these grown legal things. That's what I think.
I bet you
Savannah's
some.
creating words for Wordle.
Well, I bet some of the neighbors basically were complaining to Savannah, and they thought that she had the most pull, and so that's why she called in. Yeah.
Or to Annie. Why would they have Savannah?
A whole lot of white knighterry.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think neighbors are calling Savannah, to be honest. I think they might be talking to Annie.
I bet you they are, because that's who's got the most pull. Savannah's got the most pull. And
Yeah, Nano's probably just cried on the phone when they called. Okay, I got this.
Exactly.
For you, not your mom, but we got the YouTubers out of there.
I got those motherfuckers for you.
You guys could start healing. All the neighbors could start healing.
Do you think 35 neighbors are actually calling Savannah, or do you think they're calling Annie and then Annie's calling Savannah?
Oh, that could be it. Yeah, that could be it. Yeah.
I'm going to bring up the Karen of the week one more time for you guys.
Or Tommaso needs to go behind the house again.
That
portrait boy.
Yeah, with all the stuff in his pockets.
The way that man walked was
weird. Yeah.
Which legally they don't have the right to do, right, Sleuth?
Which is what?
Legally, technically, she's not declared
weird
dead. They don't have a right to go in there and take anything.
Yeah, Tommaso. Yeah, even if he is like, what do you call that?
Power of attorney.
Yeah, power of attorney. There you go.
We can't go manipulate her stuff. Yeah, she could walk up tomorrow.
That's right.
And if he was power of attorney and he had legal right, there would be documents of that. So that's a good idea. You know, we should be able to have access to something like that. That's a good point. We should check.
Driving somebody's car.
Right here in a minute.
That's not even right.
Bye.
How do you get permission to take her car if she missing?
I don't know.
Well, we know how long they kept their car. We know how many times they went back to their house. We know how many searches there were around in that area. So there's got to be some merit to that, guys.
And when we think about it, they don't follow the rules in any sense of the word by anything in this case. So when we say, hey, is this the rule? That don't apply because, they doing stuff on the fly, literally.
It's a vacuum.
Sorry, guys. I had to set my car.
That's cool. Hey, I'm gonna jump out. I got to go take care of the little one. But hey, it's always an honor to be up here with you guys. So
thank you for coming. I appreciate all your input.
Later,
too,
Patriot.
Yeah, brother. Thank you so much. And thank you guys. And thanks for
coming in.
Thanks for the invite, Alex. It's always an honor to be up here with you, brother.
Thanks for coming.
See you guys later.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yep. Yeah.
So the Savannah thing, though, what pissed me off is like she keeps asking for help, but she's not even honoring the help. She's not thanking any of you that have actually been out there keeping her mother's name out there. And so then when I saw that, I was like,
that doesn't bother me as much as her.
Yeah. I don't expect it. Right? Yeah, I exactly. Right. Like I don't expect anything from her, but her attacking, like that's something completely different.
That's different. Yeah, like I don't even expect a pat on the back. We were searching when the reward was 2,500. So really, that's why when people are like, if you don't do this the right way, your civil case. I don't give a fuck about money. If I wanted, I'm really sick of money, really.
Yeah, and when I showed up. Like I think it was like just after the first week, 857 was already like embedded there from like day one, and JLR was already running that shit. You know what I mean?
Because JLR was there Friday, but yeah, you're right though. 857 was on right.
And then you and I showed up at the same day, and I barely fucking missed you, dude.
Oh, and then then I ran into.
Well, I talked to my wife. I was like, "We got to go to Tucson," so we had my baby. And he started getting fussy. So I was like, shit. And then we had to bounce. But I just missed you, dude. I was like watching you on the way home.
I'm glad we were able to,
Alex.
yeah, I always love Sleuth. So I'm glad that we were able to, talk over that other, we did some adult shit. And it doesn't matter who you pick on whatever case, we're all in the same community. We're on the same fucking network. Yep. YouTube, free as shit.
Running off the First Amendment, we thought anyway. I guess that's the old days.
We're testing it, right? Who do we lose? Someone jump?
Jamie.
You're good, Gigi. So dumb. You want me to open up the rest of there's 21 pages. I mean, if you guys want to go through them, it's up to you. It's late.
Let's look and do it. Because I haven't looked at them yet either.
But I want to see what you got.
All right.
Oh, wait, before we start, Alex, I'm going to drop down. I'll have some of the audience.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Gigi. You're always welcome. I always come back. We love you, Gigi. Make sure you guys follow Gigi.
Love you, Gigi.
Later.
Follow Gigi.
Bye, Gigi.
Bye.
How do I share that? I don't remember. Let me see. Oh, hello. All right, let me get to it. Make it bigger.
Oh, you know what just came back today? My FOIA on Travis Reynolds.
Ooh.
So I paid it today, so hopefully it'll show up in my email tomorrow.
I was about to say, did you get it? I was like, let's do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over it as soon as I get it. And maybe we'll find something like juicy in there about that department.
Yeah, good. That's actually a really good one, man.
Right, because he's over here showing pictures of him like violating girls he plans to violate while in uniform. In what atmosphere do you feel comfortable doing that? Right.
For real. Exactly. It comes from the top down. You're right. And none of it, he was 22 years old. Like they just giving him all this power to, and then look what happened that fast. That dude was sicko. I have I think I have 13 hours. I'm still waiting for it. 13 hours of body cam footage, all kinds of stuff. It's expensive as shit, but it's happening.
Yeah, I had to redo a request because it was like $44,000, so I had to kind of reword it and get rid of some things.
I hope I don't have any of the
it was every incident that happened from the beginning of 2005 to the day of on Nancy Street, that 5800 block. I asked for everything.
Funny. Hey, you're doing some real sleuthing. You just didn't.
Yeah.
It was like 40. Yeah.
44K, dude.
That's crazy.
Yeah, for all the body cam, all the 911 calls, all the incident reports, the man hours. I was like, shit. I was like, whoops, I need to rewrite this. So I did. I did them like a whole, I pinpointed a few and did them individually, and now they're starting to come in. That was the first one. It's his whole record. It's going to be his whole record of all of his incidences and everything.
That's tight. I mean, he wasn't even on the force for that long, but that's crazy if he has.
But he was at Nancy's. Remember, he was caught on camera. Right. He was part of that investigation.
You're right, bro. I saw that.
Yeah, he was there. Yeah, he was on scene.
Yeah, you can't miss him. I'm trying to go through here. Oh, is this all my stuff they kept? Orange cones. Those weren't even mine. Where the fuck my machete? Zulu cooler. Blue notebook. Urine bags. See? Crown Royal bag with no Crown Royal in it. Just so you guys know.
Man wielding a machete torments Catalina Foothills neighborhood while live streaming his torment.
Where's my weed pens? Did they keep my weed pens? Huh?
While urinating.
Dog leash. Red dog leash. Man, they called my. See, that's already, they fucked up.
See, we knew you were into that fetish.
That freaky shit.
Yeah, you're part of the fetish scene.
Oh, shit. My Doral cigarettes, okay.
Yes,
Big lighter.
Spiked
THC empty. They were not, dude. Both empty? No, they were brand motherfucking new.
They're empty after they got a hold of them.
Machete with a sleeve. Orale, you guys thought I was playing?
I saw your machete. I remember when you pulled it out of the back of the car.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right.
Because you can legally carry that. You never know if somebody's going to come up on you, try to run up on you.
Is this the same thing we already read? Oh, so this is that.
This is the other one.
Got it. Okay,
yeah.
So, and we did I read this one, right? Oh, yeah, this is the second funny one, okay? Oh, okay. Right?
Mm,
I remember this shit.
he spit on me.
He even said I spit on him.
Making
The
statements
spitting.
requesting to
Yeah.
why he was being placed. Can you make it bigger? I'll read it.
Okay. Yeah, here, let me. Let's see. Tell me when. There's 1, 2, 3.
That should be good right there. Where are you going to start from?
I think I'd already done that. Did we read this page?
No, you got to go up to the where this page starts.
This one?
Right there.
Okay,
Yeah.
so on 6/11 at approximately 16:51 hours while working daily operations as a member of the Special Enforcement Team, SET, in the Rincon District, I was requested by Shift Supervisor Sergeant M9 Aragon. I think we already read this part earlier today.
I think so too. It might be in the next.
Yeah, you read that at the beginning of the stream. Somebody did.
I think Gigi did.
Yeah, it was Gigi.
Okay, so I think then here, then, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shortly after, we were able to escort him to the marked patrol vehicle without any additional use of force. Wait, maybe go up a little bit higher. Go up a little bit higher.
Up higher? Like that or the other way?
Keep going. I think right a little bit more. Right there. At this point in time, Alexander was appearing very irate. I assisted with escorting Alexander over to a marked patrol vehicle. While doing so, I observed he was irate and was spitting. And he was talking. However, the spitting was not directly toward me. And it appeared he did not intend to assault me. Well, at least he was honest about that.
Yeah, you're right.
Thank goodness.
I forewarned Alexander that if he were to spit on me, that he would be catching an additional charge. Alexander appeared more irate after I told him, indicating he could put his head wherever he wanted and what sounded like say what he wanted. And the truth is, if they would have just came up to you and talked to you and said, hey, look, Nanos is telling us we got to do this, man. I got to put you in cuffs, okay? I promise you, I'll explain it to you when we get back there. I'm just doing my job. I don't really want to do this. This is, this is a direct order. I'm sure you can figure it out once we get down there.
And you know what?
Please stand up.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? They took an oath. I didn't. That's all they had to do. There's a right and wrong way to go about that things, and they went about it.
Yeah, they provoked you. They wanted you to react.
Yeah, because imagine if that officer got hurt for real, or his gun fell out or something.
Right.
You know what I mean?
What if I fell on top of him when I was dangling him like a Pinocchio?
Yeah, you remember what happened to that one guy? He got, just for having a gun, they ended up killing him.
Really? Oh yeah, you're right. Hey, at the time I took
in here, please?
An assistant. My guesswork is. This is a little guy, right? This is bring your kid to work day. Yeah, that was him. I spit on him. I didn't mean to spit on him. I was just mad talking.
He's young.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, he was. I think he was like maybe 11. Yeah, what's up?
Yes, there's somebody's noise. Somebody has a background going.
We are following.
It's hard to hear you guys.
To the fact that there is a ransom that's to you.
There we go.
Jamie, you should know better. Thank you.
Hey, listen, I just want to make a real quick statement based on an earlier comment about Sheriff Nano's house. There's nobody planning on going to his house. Whoever is making those comments is just trying to, trying to start trouble for you, especially.
I'm not going there. And I've never directed anybody to go there.
Nobody even suggests that anybody go to his house, and any kind of conversation about that at this point is somebody who's not considering the fact of the situation that Alex is in. Cut it out, please. Be responsible with words. We cannot be having those conversations right now.
Thank you. Juanita always got my back. She knows. Nobody's directed because they just want, you're right though. They just want to just try to,
And if anybody's hearing that rumor, don't bring it in here to Alex's chat and make him look like he's the one on live stream saying this stuff. Mm-hmm. You all need to start really paying attention and being more cognitive on protecting Alex and helping him clear his name, not bring him more into dirt. Man, I'm sorry, I'm a little bit emotional on my
You got my
experience
back.
there.
Nobody's mad. We like it when you come. I love it when you come in. About what he wanted to do with his property. I'm just
You know,
reading
I appreciate all of you. I appreciate everybody that, their energy, and I understand the intentions are good, but sometimes the road to hell is paved with good intentions. And at this point, Alex is my friend, and I will do anything possible to clear his name.
Thank you, Juanita. I love you.
You're welcome. Love you too.
I was advised by Sergeant Aragon to take pictures of himself and Deputy Avila for documentation purposes. For what? Pictures were taken of both individuals, and what is Axon? Anybody know? Am I alone? Nobody here?
Might be. I think it might be something internal, like one of their
to cover their ass.
No, I think one of the programs they use, maybe to store photographs and certain digital.
I've heard of that. Is that it? Oh. Yeah, we've seen this too. Unknown if he was in the property or in the.
Hey, Alex, I got to drop out, buddy.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you coming in, man. For real,
All right. Well, I'm going to see you soon.
Yeah, thanks for coming in, brother.
All right, take care.
Like, if you guys don't already follow Sleuth Intuition, make sure you guys do. He's badass. Been doing it for a long time. And then there was two. What happened? Oh, Crystal's here. You jumped out?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Crystal's here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we saw this page.
Hey, yeah, we did see this one. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Additional call from Dawn. Was calling. Oh yeah, you're right. So. Oh wow, we're not even there. Hold on. So once the plan of action was made, oh, I want to see that their plan of action to come get me. Yep. They came up with a plan. He's like, when I get in the car, I'm going to pull up hella fast, and I'm going to take my little ass. I'm going to reach over and grab his hand.
Like a bunch of chihuahuas.
I can see a Hispanic male. Yeah, it's not racial, right? I can see a Hispanic male with facial tattoos sitting in a chair off the road. Thank you. At least they fucking told the truth. On the dirt. Cell phone on a tripod. Again, off the roadway. Interesting. In the dirt area, along with several other miscellaneous items on the dirt beside the road. As we approached in our patrol vehicles, I could see he was lighting a cigarette. Hell yeah. I exited my fully marked patrol vehicle. I was also wearing department-issued uniform that clearly showed the sheriff's department emblems. I did see those. I approached the individual whom I was able to identify as Alex Zander. Oh, look. That's not my middle name, but using his booking photo from the previous incident where he was arrested for public nuisance. I asked Alex to stand up. He mocked me in a stuttering manner. Oh, when I was stuttering, because he was stuttering, I asked him to put the cigarette out. He did not comply. I didn't. Aragon informed him he was under arrest and to stand up. We both at that point took control of an arm. I had the left arm and stood him up. At that point, he became highly agitated, began yelling profanities. Yeah, how many profanities did I yell? And was actively resisting. That time?
No, I was kidding.
I was gonna say I usually do, but on that day I thought I was just I thought I was saying, what am I being arrested for? I did cuss him out a couple times. I had to slip a couple in there. And was actively resisting by rotating his body. Come on, back and forth. Yeah, you guys, that's my move. That's my move. They got me. See, I was gonna sell this move to people, and they caught me. I did the whole back and forth move. What a fucking dummies. Attempting to break our whole. Come on. You guys, I would have drank. He also interlaced his fingers. Yes, I did. That's my safe space. Okay? That's my pineapple. Pineapple. Shit. Fingers to prevent us from bringing his hands behind his back to place him in double-locked cuffs. They were already ready? The double lock? They already knew. Sergeant Aragon's microphone at one point began to clip. Therefore, a code 999 was initiated. Oh, shit! Someone
the midget.
I need to know what the code 999 was. No wonder they closed the streets off. Holy shit. Because his microphone at one point began to clip, probably because he fell on it. Fucking little dummy. At one point, Alex broke both of our grips. Did I? I was able to regain control of his right arm. Dude, I gave you my right arm. At this point, with Sergeant Aragon on his left. Dude, Sergeant Aragon attempted to take Alex to the ground. Yes, he did. For what, though? I don't know why. I thought I was under arrest. Was he trying to, anyway, however, he remained standing. And Sergeant Aragon fell to the ground. Thank you. At least it didn't say I shoved him. I maintained control. No, he didn't. I informed Alex that he needed to comply. At one point, he said he was complying and to tell the sergeant that I was putting handcuffs on him. Yes, because the sergeant wanted to twist my fucking hand. Alex continued to actively resist. Come on. However, we were able to successfully use 2 handcuffs as he was a larger individual, approximately 300 pounds, 6'2". What, in your fucking classes, you guys didn't know that you're going to have to meet fucking short people, tall people, and I know I'm not the fucking tallest person they ever met. Taught to comfortably. Dude, you guys did not fucking put any handcuffs on me comfortably. Fucking lying.
There's no such thing.
They purposely make it uncomfortable, and then they do the extra little lock. I don't know if you guys noticed, but look. Did I tell you guys the other day? On my house keys. Oh, I have to see if that was in inventory.
Oh my God, I'm dying. You have to make a video of you, of you getting arrested and put this on there.
And put what?
Of you reading it.
Oh, see that? I had a handcuff key that day too. I could have had it in my mouth and took it with me, but that would have just added more to the bullshit. You feel me? So I didn't.
Yeah.
Even though I knew they were coming that day.
Yeah, I know. I gave you a heads up.
We knew. Well, because not a lot of people knew I was going to go. Okay. 6'2". I'm 6'1", but okay. I sound like a beast right here, huh? Like Andre the Giant. He was escorted to my fully marked patrol vehicle. Again, continuing to, come on. You guys saw, dude. I was still actively resisting you. Come on, to the point where we had to take control of his arms once more to usher him to the patrol vehicle and twist my fucking hand. Aragon, you fucking little fuck piece of shit. Search incident to arrest and place. This is what transparency looks like, motherfucking Pima County and Aragon. This is what transparency looks like. You don't have to pretend in this world, you know? Real is real. Placed into the rear of my patrol vehicle. No deputies were injured in the arrest. Well, thank God, because you know who would have been blamed? The beaner with the tattoos. Yeah. Alex requested his 2 cell phones and a wallet be transported with him to Pima County Adult Detention Center. I had my body-worn camera on the entirety of the drive to jail. Alex remained silent the entire time. I didn't say a word, nor did I. You want to know why? Because Avila, I'll talk to him. I don't mind. But that motherfucker, he's the one that said, "You're under arrest." I go, "For what?" And he's all for public nuisance and for resisting arrest. And I go, "I was resisting arrest." He goes, "Absolutely." I said, "Get the fuck out of here. I got nothing else to say to you." So that's why he knew I didn't have nothing to say to that motherfucker.
That's funny though. You were quiet the whole ride there.
Right?
Well, nothing to say to him. This concludes
No matter
mine.
what you do, it's a fucking trap. Like, you cooperate,
Every
it's
time,
a
I'm
fucking
telling you.
trap. You don't
So-
cooperate, it's a fucking trap.
Right. It's like they could pull you over for anything. There's so many things they could pull you over for. Okay, return to Camino Escalante and North Serrata Chica after being arrested on 6/9 for ARS public nuisance at my house. Deputies never, and just so people know, I never had a stay away order on the first time, period. Now I do, but I didn't have one then. Deputies responded for a report. Oh yeah, we heard of that one already.
They backdated.
Say it again.
They backdated it.
Right. And was urinating in front of a camera on live stream. There were multiple other calls coming in of Alexander being across from the property. Upon arrival,
They're making it sound like you had your pee-pee out or something.
I know, right?
No,
Like,
but
dang.
that's why it's funny. It's almost like that they're clowning me on the P10. Okay, next time I'll just walk out there and just whip it out and start doing the helicopter. You know, and then I'm going to get all kinds of charges. You feel me? So it's like, if anything, it was out of respect. Where I'm a father. I don't want to be seeing anybody else's dick, or I don't want my kids seeing somebody else's body. We're like, you know, Deputies told Alexander he was under arrest. Finally, upon arrival, there were multiple other calls. Oh, this was for costume nuisance. While time, he began.
All
to
I
resume.
can think of is like you holding a towel up and pitching a tin at this point. Like,
And I'll tell you this.
us as women, we're over here like,
Wait till this lawsuit's done. I'm gonna have a fucking 3-story P10. I swear to you, it'll be the sickest fucking P10 you'll ever see. But I'll have little stairs around the back. Hey, sauce. Hey, we'll go pee up there. I'm gonna have the best P10 in fucking town. I swear to you guys. I'll tell
Everybody's gonna want to come to you.
You feel me?
if I had a
I could rent it out as an Airbnb. You feel me? Oh, you want to stand on the P10? See, I'm thinking ahead. See, you got to think ahead. When finally getting handcuffs on me, why do they word it like that? When finally, bro, you put handcuffs on me.
He just snorted.
They finally got you.
Dude, they took them 20 minutes to put the handcuffs on. Maybe because I was watching it in slow motion, but it still took them hella long. There's a probable cause for, when finally getting handcuffs on him, there was probable cause for resisting arrest. Probable cause? Why don't you?
What was the probable cause?
Yeah, that's crazy. Was I resisting arrest or not? What's the probable? Was there an affidavit to get a probable cause for the resisting arrest? I don't get it. Which was a class 6 felony. Alexander was booked in the People County resisting arrest. Okay. For unwanted we saw the transferred from Tucson Police Department. Even Tucson's like, I'm not gonna fuck with Alex. He's cool. He's got that jurisdiction covered. Yeah, they were cool with me. They're like, you got that jurisdiction covered, Alex.
We saw him swing that around.
The what?
I said we saw him swing that around. We're not fucking with him.
Right. But I'm with Alex live streaming in front of the Guthrie house, making claims about Pima County Sheriff's Department. And you know what? That's what freedom of the press is, you guys. I don't know what people think it's kind of different. That's the whole fucking reason that there is freedom of the press, is about our officials and government, the people that we pay to serve and protect us. And anyway, about their involvement and being vulgar. Is vulgar illegal? The reporter was concerned due to Alex being arrested 2 days. He was concerned.
Oh, yeah, he was super concerned.
For the same issue on the same street. Okay. This is called about we read this one too, Eddie. Who the fuck is Eddie?
Sure. Yeah, that's what I want to know. Who the fuck is Eddie?
Nerdy. Was your name in front of Eddie? Like Eddie Murphy? Your name in front of cameras and saying, fuck the sheriff. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck the sheriff, motherfucker. Shit, I said it. I said it. I say it again.
Eddie better call on the whole fucking chat because we're all
You feel me? I'm a bitch slap Eddie, whoever he is. Because you know it's not Eddie. Per Eddie, this was on a live stream at Whoop De Whoop. Boy, they've been writing down times and shit. An additional caller, Dawn Dish Soap, called in and giving the same information that Alex was back across the property. An additional call. Okay, I see where they're going with this. Additional call came in from an unknown female who did not have an updated descriptors, but confirmed that Alex was across from probably Escalante. At Whoopty Whoop, an additional caller stated, boy, they were busy that day. Those trolls were going. They're going. Oh my God. Alex was live streaming currently in front of the Guthrie house. How illegal, huh? And had videotaping equipment with him. Fuck. Send in SWAT. Also, there were several additional callers. Boy, they were fucking on troll missions that day with the same information that Alex was across. How many times are they going to skip? The area is known as zero. Oh, this is interesting. The area is known as zero tolerance for any vehicles or persons obstructing the road area. Yeah, thanks, Sue Ellen, you bitch. We were off the road with the rocks and the dookie there. Just based on the information that was given at the time, especially with the information of Alex urinating during the live stream. Dude, why don't you fucking detectives and why don't you go watch the live stream? Dummies.
That wasn't even the same day.
That's what they just keep doing. They knew what would catch, I don't know.
But they can't put that in a second report if it didn't happen that same day.
You're right.
They can't do that.
The information that was given at the time, especially with the information. Yeah, you're right. There's probable cause for, public nuisance stating anything that obstructs the free use of property, including my living.
That's like an
Is to intervene with the comfortable enjoyment of life by an entire community or neighborhood because they need a fucking heal, or a considerable number of persons. What does that mean? Enjoyment of life by an entire community. Yeah, because it's not the entire community. It's probably a considerable number of persons. I'll give them that. Which was a class 2 misdemeanor based on Alexander being arrested for the same offense. Right across from the same location. See how they're wording it? I was arrested at
in
my
an
house.
easement.
No, but I'm
Alex
saying,
sitting in a chair.
location.
right? They're putting the location as if I was at the
Yeah.
location.
Yeah.
Because that's what they're basing that one on, right?
Yeah, so that will actually, I think, help Alex because they're not.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Look at Avila. As he arrived on the scene, we did observe Alex sitting in a chair. Holy
That's what I'm
shit!
saying,
I'm
yeah.
guilty. I'm guilty.
On an easement.
I'm guilty. We did observe that there were 2 cones on each side of him. Yeah, it's called safety. As he was sitting down, because people drive over there and don't give a fuck about any of us out there.
Because shit and cactus and boulders were thrown out there.
Yeah. Fuck.
And an old lady that almost tried to hit you.
Yeah.
Few, yeah.
That crazy ass bat.
I know. Deputy Avila, asshole, instructed Alexander that he was under arrest and told him to stand up. Oh, Deputy Avila instructed. No, he didn't. I thought the other cop told me. Did they both say that? Alexander stated why. I informed him that he was under arrest, at which time he was asking what he was being arrested for. The goal I like this. They're telling me your plan. The goal at the time was to get him up and place him in the handcuffs. See what I mean?
Wow.
You're
The
not gonna
goal
have
at the time.
They're in their own words. They're dumb. These guys
What
are
was
dumb.
the goal?
I can't wait to see the discovery. These people are dumb, guys. They really played us as some dumb people. They don't understand how smart I am and how smart all of you guys are and how big this community is. Dude, they're dumb as shit.
Mm-hmm.
The goal at the time, why was that your goal?
Yeah.
What was your goal? Why was that your goal? You didn't even investigate the fucking call. After those were placed, we were going to advise him what he was going to be arrested for. we were gonna, but he was too big. Come on. After those were placed, we were going to arrest for, but at the time we were not going to engage with him as he was not placed in handcuffs. So you're going to tell me the only way you can engage with somebody is if I'm in handcuffs? But you shouldn't be doing a fucking job. You shouldn't be a deputy. You shouldn't be doing that fucking job if you're that much of a pussy. If you can't tell someone what they're being arrested for because you don't want to do nothing unless you have me in my handcuffs, knowing damn well I don't have any fucking weapons or guns or anything pointed at you. Get the fuck out of here, man.
All I can picture right now is that little short guy getting out of that big truck.
Come on, that's almost the funniest part to me. Holy shit. It's almost like you fell. No, he's just really that short. That was. I think tomorrow I'm gonna have to watch that once every few days. Get the goal at the time. They don't even do. Even ChatGPT would have been like, "Hey, let's word this better, Holmes." They're dumb. This is their words. The goal of the time. After those were placed, we were going to advise him what he was going to be arrested for. But at the time, we were not going to engage. I said that. At this point, we got him up. We were attempting to place handcuffs behind his back. He began actively resisting, not letting us place handcuffs behind him. He became argumentative and struggle ensued. What struggle? At one point, I did attempt to place Alex onto the ground. I did try to place Alex onto the ground. You better hit the weights, bro. In your lifetime, little motherfucker. You're never going to be able to get me on the ground. In your lifetime, bro. But due to his size and weight, oh, you're weight shaming me, you little motherfucker? Oh, okay. I see how it is. I was unable to. Hey, at least he's honest. I was unable to, at which point, balance. Thank you. Thank you for being honest, little sergeant. I lost balance, fell to the ground. I was able to get up. You should have said Alex was able to help me up with my shirt.
Right.
At least be honest with everything. Be honest with everything. I was able to get up and reinsert myself. No, he didn't. He got on the radio. Orale, back up. 99, code 999. SWAT, big beaner, tattoos.
Send in the midgets.
Send in the little people. He reinserted myself. Bro, you didn't reinsert. I was able to get up and reinsert myself. I was able to lock Alex's arm. You did, because I gave it to you. Bro. So he was unable to move. And deputies were able to safely put handcuffs behind Alex's back. Come on, man.
When Chris was like, "Have you watched it in slow motion?" That shit sent me because he was sitting there watching your slow motion. And he's like, "Well, he was tripped," and I'm like, "No, Chris, you're sitting there laughing your ass off at Alex slowing it down."
He's my little puppet, eh? He's my little puppet, eh? My little puppet. During this involvement, my microphone had fallen from my shoulder, and multiple clicks happened, in which an emergency would have called a 999. You guys, I got the fucking 999 call, bro.
Well, now we know what that means.
That's on my bucket list right there. Because orale, you get a 999, they're bringing in everybody from everywhere. They're like, yeah, we're getting him.
They're bringing all the little short people.
Because he was unable to get onto the radio. Yeah, because you were on the floor, bro.
Tell me how stupid
you get up. A population
999, okay?
Yeah, and we did advise dispatch that we were fine. Code 4. At which time, Deputy J.O. Rodriguez, orale, bring your kid to work day. That was him. Now we know. Orale, little Rodriguez. Little J.O. What does J.O. stand for, guys?
Jack off.
Jack off Rodriguez. He's from the special enforcement team, guys. He's from the set. The special enforcement team, bro. Special enforcement team. Dude, does that even make any sense? You're a police officer. Everything right there is you're an officer. Special enforcement team. Also has arrived on the scene.
It is the homicide team.
If you tell me, it ain't. And assisted us in escorting Alex to Deputy. Oh, yeah, you sure did there, Will Rodriguez. If you weren't there, bro, I would have been out of there. That little fucker didn't show up and fall out of the truck real quick. And he popped back up out of nowhere like a gremlin. I was like, oh, I can't fuck around with you. During this altercation, when attempting to place Alex under arrest, other than putting his arms behind his back to attempt to put his handcuffs on him, deputies did not use any other force with Alex during this time. All they had to do was show me a taser. I would have been like, oh, no. What are the charges? We were able to get him into the back of the patrol vehicle. He was searched. Incident to arrest twice. Once in the vehicle and once at the jail, but yeah, my foreskin, my asshole, what else? You guys looked at fucking everything. You guys found nothing. Alexander was charged. Todo, I swear. Nuisance as well as resisting arrest, which is a felony. We know. The arrest had taken place at we were able to safely secure Alexander. Deputy Avila transported Alexander with the personal belongings. I requested everything to be taken to the jail, so they should be. Their motion were requested to be taken, and his items were collected on the scene. Placed in the safekeeping at the Rincon, something from Pat Redow. Whenever he sends me something, I gotta look. Later to be taken to property and evidence at the main property. I don't know, whatever. Just because of the way it transpired. Oh, let's hear what your note is. With deputies and Alexander, while we were trying to place handcuffs on him, a use of force form was filled out. Hey! Isn't that funny? So I'm resisting arrest, but you guys are doing a use of force. Is that on me, or is that because they might be like, in other words, they might be accused of it? You know or not?
Yeah, might be accused of it because the way that they got you up.
A use of force form was filled out. Deputies did not use force other than locking Alex's wrist. So wait a minute. Why is he just telling everybody that he just used force on me? Deputies did not use force other than locking Alex's wrist. Thank you. You just admitted it for me. Fucking dummy. Because of the tussling going back. Wait a minute. That has nothing to do with me in the car. What the fuck is he talking about? Deputies did not use force other than. What an idiot. These were the only things used to try to place him into custody. Photos were taken of deputies, fronts and hands. This was all to show that deputies did not use. What? You don't need to leave marks. Dude, are you guys see that? You don't need to leave marks.
They're saying this because they know that you are still live streaming.
That's funny. Nor were deputies injured at the scene. Who the hell is that? Elmblatt? Whoever Elmblatt is, he took some pictures. At this time, this concluded my involvement. Are we there? Oh, what? Residents and neighborhood are exhausted from the constant observation. Media scrutiny. That's called First Amendment. And the invasion of so-called journalists. So-called. Man, really?
Wow.
Yes. What a bitch. You know what? And I could say that. You want to know why? I'm going to say that because you want to know why? Let me tell you guys. When I submitted that tip that me and Sleuth were talking about, and they came to the house to pick me up, the detective, she was one of them. I was out there searching. And she is also, and I'll say it right now, she stopped at Circle K by Annie and Tommaso's house on the way out of there, asked me for permission. I don't know why, because she needed to get some footage from there. So go ahead, Detective Perez.
What?
Yeah. So, and then now she's the one that arrested me. So take this.
Is she the one that was wearing those white pants?
Yep.
Bitch.
Yep.
Bitch. Due to the Nancy Guthrie case, residents are exhausted from the. So this is her right, because this is her writing. They sure don't know how to use ChatGPT. They would have said, "Hold on, let's word that a little better, Holmes."
Hold on. Is she also the one that has been the female cop to come out there, and then the one that offered you guys the water the night before all this shit?
No, she's not. She drives like some like a regular car. She doesn't drive.
So she's not the truck. Okay.
Wait. To increase. Oh, but what? So she's mad because I'm making money? Wow. Due to the Nancy Guthrie case, the residents in her neighborhood are exhausted from the constant observation, media scrutiny, and the invasion of so-called journalists. Thanks, Perez, you fucking cunt. Who have been taking advantage of someone else's tragedy. Oh! Increase their social media followers and potentially benefit financially. Fuck you. You're a cunt. You're just as bad as Nerdy and all those motherfuckers. Is that why you're mad? I get more than you do? Is that why, Perez?
I'm pissed at her for being a so-called fucking detective
That's a detective for you. You took an oath, and this is what you wrote in your supplement. Man, you're dumb. There have been several calls from residents. Why don't you start fucking checking those calls over the past several weeks? And all they seek is privacy and a sense of normalcy. Get the fuck out of here. You know that normal. You know what they teach you in rehab. The only thing normal is a button on a fucking washing machine. What do you mean normalcy? An 84-year-old woman was taken out of your fucking neighborhood. Fucking idiot.
And to add on to that, there was a house that was broken into.
Yeah, on the 16th.
Or this month. Yeah.
Don't ask me
so I
for
bet
no
you they wish you were out there then.
That's what you get.
Mm-hmm.
They know it wasn't me.
Sorry, I did.
It has been determined that there have been multiple calls of service and complaints in reference. So do your fucking research, Perez. She's the one who told me that I threw the pee. So I told her. And then she's all, you didn't throw the pee? I go, no, I didn't throw the pee. I even said it in the video.
Somebody threw the shit all over the rocks.
Yeah, when they splashed it, right? The KDOA. Complaints in reference to the YouTubers in the neighborhood of what they will. This is the detective on the case? No wonder they ain't fucking found Nancy or any answers, man. Dude, these are the people under Nanos. This resident has been a high priority, and due to the sensitivity of the case, majority of the neighborhood is already on edge and worried. I don't give a fuck. That has nothing to do with my First Amendment rights. Okay? I don't care how fucking sad or edge or worried. You should be worried. Because Nancy still hasn't been found. And there's still a motherfucking at least one killer out there. Just with the mere presence of these YouTubers. Yeah, but all these other stations could be there, right? Fox, all that. What is it? My tattoos? It's because I cuss. What's wrong with you, man? One specific YouTuber, Alexander Zabel, who has a YouTube handle of Criminal Network, has been mentioned and complained about multiple times by the residents in this neighborhood. In case Detective Stover was able to speak with a community member. I guess, how long is that name right there? Oh, that's redacted. That's like that's not a Karen. That's like a McGaw, who stated that on multiple occasions, Alexander has walked up to Nancy's property, I guess, and also posted on social media Nancy's residence. Is that what, I don't know if that's what they're talking about.
Sue Ellen, maybe?
Oh, maybe. There you go. Oh, good one. Okay, let's start. With a community member, Sue Ellen, who stated that on multiple occasions Alexander has walked up to her property or Nancy's, I don't know. As a result, Whoopie Whoop felt harassed, unsafe, and surveilled. She even temporarily moved out of her home due to the repeated accusations and physical attention directed at her property. Alexander was live streaming in front of Whoopie Whoop, and during his live stream, Alex trespassed, which had a chain strung across it to bar entry. Both him and the other individual, yeah, you know what the property they're talking about? 2121 Camino, or what is it? On Ganado. And guess what? Good try. I spoke to the fucking owners, okay? And I was allowed to walk up to the door. Fucking idiots. And oh, here's this guy. Oh no, it's a different one. Deputy Haynes. Oh, I remember him. He's the one that told me to be in the street. He was going to give me a ticket. Walking oriented. Wait a minute, guys.
That's 522.
Look at the word though. While conducting a mission-oriented policing project. You wanted to mop me up? You wanted to mop me up, motherfuckers. Mission-oriented policing project. How about everything you do as a police officer should be your fucking oriented, your mission-oriented fucking job, you motherfuckers. In this case, Alexander was on the roadway with his video equipment and was told multiple times by the deputy that he could not be obstructing the public thoroughfare. Dude, no, that's when the rocks were there, you fucking idiots. Alexander was argumentative, yeah, I was, and refused to leave until another civilian, no, it's because I had an Uber coming. Another civilian told him to just listen to law enforcement. Oh, I know who that was.
Oh, he's talking about DGL.
Yeah. Ultimately, Alexander left, but had already prolonged the interaction due to his what the fuck are you talking? Dude, Haynes, you're another fucking idiot. Orale. That's for you, you piece of shit. You guys are dumb. You guys are dumb. Can't wait to fucking go to court. 526. Callers were reporting that Alexander was sitting in a chair in the middle of the roadway. Yeah, 526. Guess what, guys? The rocks were there already. Not the shit, but the rocks and the cactus were already there. Because I double checked. In the middle of the roadway, recording a video and possibly throwing cactus. A resident from the community also advised that Alexander was trying to get an interview with her and sitting in front of her house. Never. I don't want to interview any of you motherfucking bitches. Whether it be Gem Lady or whether it be Sue Smellin. Alexander was seen by deputies on the asphalt of the road with his video equipment, chair, and traffic cones. Yeah, in this live stream. And most of all his videos, they average from 2 hours to 4. Nobody asked, what are they giving me a documentary of my life here? From 2 to 4 hours of streaming daily. Ultimately, Alexander was arrested and booked into the county jail. Fuck off.
The chat's saying that Sal wants in.
Yeah, he needs a StreamYard link.
Oh, I sent him one earlier. Let me see.
Is that Rita?
Oh, yeah, and he sent me something too. Oh, he's right here.
Yeah, did you have
Sal?
What's going on, Hey, Alex, how you holding up, buddy? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, I just want to say one thing. I got a wallet here. Whose wallet is this? That's Ted's wallet?
That's Ted's wallet.
Hello,
let
everybody.
Let me see what's in it first.
Oh, yeah, well, there ain't much in there. How you holding up, my friend? Hey, the Italians, we're coming there. We got your back. The Italians in Vegas, man, we're with you, man. Keep being who you are. We love you. Seriously.
I love you too, Sal. You're awesome.
God bless you, man. Yeah. Miss you, man. Miss you. Met you once. You holding up okay over there?
Yeah.
It sounds like you got a bunch of little people over there in Italian. This is for YouTube. They can look it up. Scazziato. All it means is for YouTube. It's a big mess and a bunch of corruption, right? We could say that, right?
Right.
Crazy, man. I got your notification earlier. I've been crazy busy and alive myself, but I got to tell you, I had a couple call-ins tonight and had some law enforcement. I got an uncle in law enforcement. I know you have somebody in law enforcement. And it's interesting, their perspective and what they're saying on, like, they think that the case is going to be breaking real soon. And they were saying that, they feel guilt, that there's people out there who, allegedly families got some guilt and the words that they're using are going to come out and they're just going to break. Either it's accidentally or they're just going to come out and they're not going to hold off. What do you think?
Yeah, that's nuts. Go ahead. You got to jump in.
I'm hoping for a breakthrough.
Think there's going to be a breakthrough soon?
I hope so, but I just don't
I've
know.
been thinking that since week 1, so I couldn't tell you.
Yeah. Justice for Nancy, man. We love you, Alex. I mean, it's different here in perspectives. I got to tell you, there's people out there who think that they're not, letting Savannah, it's not coming from me, that there's, you can't help but think, because we don't know much, but, is somehow Savannah, involved somehow or knows something, not directly, but, somewhat, she knows something, is something that the FBI is talking about. Just want to throw that out there for the audience. Is there something there behind the scenes with Savannah? What do you guys think?
They were all wearing black today on her during her speech.
Right. And all of a sudden she's coming out and talking a little bit on this morning. I believe it was this morning, right?
Right.
Yeah. I think that was to save face though, because TMZ.
Of course.
All I know is a bunch of little people over there are just unorganized, and I smell corruption, Alex, across the board there, man. And I'm telling you, it's crazy, and it's funny on how they think they're going to get away with all this. And I say,
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
distraction.
Yeah, distraction in so many ways. It's crazy to me. I still think that I'm not, accusing the small guy. But, it's almost like, is he doing one of these things? And again, I said this before, I'll say it to your audience. To me, I smell a rat. Money, right? It's all about money as far as all the way. I don't want to make it political, but all the way up to the governor himself, in my opinion. It's like, are they all just corrupted together? Is that possible?
Yep.
Yeah.
No, it's possible.
Look, in conclusion, the YouTubers have been a nuisance to most of the community members, especially because of the sensitivity and proximity to the high-profile address. You know, that's fucked up. They could talk shit about me, but here they're lumping all the YouTubers.
It is fucked up.
The YouTubers have been a nuisance. No, they have not.
No.
What are you talking about, man?
When the truth comes to light, they have to cause a distraction.
You're right.
Yeah. You know, independent journalists, you know, what's the problem? What crime? I mean, at the end of the day, what crime? We said it a million times. What the hell is a crime? You know?
How many different fucking cops are fucking involved on Lolo Alex?
Yeah.
Peterson.
Yeah, I mean, let's just say this.
Who's chief?
Yeah. I mean,
is that like Tucson PD or something? Who's chief? Chief everything.
Who got Steve in the ship?
Advised that he was contacted by Chief Joseph Cameron and was told to speak to a detective in reference to uploading documents about his incident. Advised me that in mid-May, unknown what exact day, he had received an anonymous tip that Alexander was posting conspiracy theories about his family and his business on being involved with Nancy Guthrie case. Who's he talking about? Nanos? Nanos advised that he is a friend of the Guthrie family. Oh, no, not him. I've already hired an attorney. Advised that he is a friend of the Guthrie family and already hired an attorney, in which they filed a cease and desist order since. Oh, okay. Stepson of the gym lady. Something states he has documents and is willing to upload them. I sent something, an Axon link via email so we can upload those documents. Everything's documented within the case, did not have an original 911. Why not? Case number, since he was already doing all of this civilly, he was advised to continue contacting his attorney if he is pursuing any harassment or slander issues in civil court. Silver. That was it on that one. Fuck. I don't know. I thought back to
Also, Alex, while I'm thinking about it, there's a West Coast Roofing here in my town that we do their website for. I'm gonna send you the contact name, and I want to know if it's similar to the gym.
Connected? What do you mean? Like, see if it's connected? You mean like if they're?
Yeah.
Because it's kind of a common name. You would think that it would be another one. Somewhere.
Yeah, but not in Arkansas.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I agree. It's weird.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Fat Reed Dow sent me something. Let me see what it is. So how you doing, Sal?
Doing good. Doing well. Thank you, sir. Yeah, doing well. Just staying busy. You know, we got to stay busy. Take care of the homeless when I can. And, they try to get me too, you know, I'm not going to get into a show, but yeah, you know, let's just say this, there's a lot of good and bad of all kinds, right? You know, I think you said the other night, I watched your live, you do a great job. You know that, but, I think you have somebody in law enforcement. I have my uncle retired law enforcement. It's a shame because there's a lot of good men and women, and thank you for them, you know, or on here that do the right thing. Right. And I think Anita alluded to it last night, you know, do the right thing. You had a great show last night it was a great show, by the way. I've seen that on the, what was happening. It's so sad, you know. You're not human if you don't have a tear in your eye with how they were handling that guy who was unalive, you know. But there's a lot of good law enforcement, but it's unfortunate we have some unprofessional in so many ways. And I believe even the ones that are good, and I don't think any of them are good in your sense on your arrest, which I believe, you know, it's going to be all taken care of. I'm sure you heard this a million times. But unfortunately, you have corruption, and it's on both sides of the aisle. And, you know, I think it's going to come out. I think we're going to hear it come out sooner than later, Alex. And it's unfortunate because there's a lot of good ones, more good people in general and more law enforcement. Unfortunately, you have some corruption, and we have corruption across the board, in my opinion, on this, with you guys being, you know, detained and arrested, as well as this whole thing with Nancy Guthrie. But I'm being optimistic. I think something's going to break. And I think it's true on some of these law enforcement that I talk to. I think somebody's can't live with the guilt, you know, on this situation. So, with that said, but it's just so bizarre. And, you know, like you said a million times, and JLR and everyone else who's out there on the scene, it's about Nancy, you know, and it's distraction to take it away because they messed up in so many ways. We're not going to get into it. You know, we've talked about it a million times, all the streamers. It's been a mess up from day one, the crime scene. Now, one law enforcement, if I could for a minute, and I'll let somebody jump in, I won't be long, said to me, okay, good. He said that he thinks in the chat that he should start a whole investigation, bring in a new task force, everything new, mark off the house, yellow the house up, and start new, fresh, new people, and just start new, and see where that goes. Can't hurt, right? Just start new and bury everything and just come in new and get more information. And what's going on with the lab? What's so long in this lab in Florida? Give me a break. It doesn't take that long. So that's a cover up too. And I'm calling out all of them, FBI as well, guys. And for me, I'm saying this. I'm calling them all out.
Yeah, I don't trust Cash Patel at all.
Yeah, I think it's corruption across the board. And the ones that are trying to do the right thing, they're getting covered. They're just getting pushed aside. You know what I mean? The good guys out there that are trying, and girls, women, they're just getting pushed aside. And that's what we have in this case with Nancy Guthrie, in my opinion.
Yeah. For every 10, there's one good.
Exactly. Well said. Exactly. And it's unfortunate, and that's what's happening in this case. But let's be optimistic and pray that something breaks. And as far as the YouTubers and everything, that's just a bunch of BS. And it was amazing. Even the show, what's his name there? Chris McDonald. Yeah, that was a great show. What do you guys think? I thought I did a pretty good job on a 1 to 10. I give it a 9.
Tonight was awesome. Yeah, tonight was freaking awesome.
I missed it tonight. How was it tonight?
It was good.
Oh, tonight was great.
Was it?
Yeah. Oh, you need to watch that one. Now, to me, this is the best one so far.
I'll watch it after. I'll watch it after you're live. Yeah, or tomorrow. Yeah.
When's the next one, guys? The next one.
I think Thursday. I know he has tomorrow night's John Bonet, and then I think Thursday he said.
Yeah, Thursday is part 3.
Thursday's part 3. Yeah, he tells a good story. Being a law enforcement, I thought he did I give it a 9.5 out of 10. There's some things doing the lives, nothing's perfect, but but yeah, I mean, I think he's onto something a little bit. Not a little bit, a lot. You guys agree?
Tonight he had a
yeah, I like it.
Yeah, but he likes you.
Yeah,
you know that he likes the streamers. He said that multiple times. I seen it on the first one. I didn't see it tonight. He's
stuff, but he ain't gonna go drink with me and stuff. But he's still cool.
Right. But it's common sense, right?
Right.
Exactly. Yeah. I'll go drinking with you, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now, if y'all go to a full trial and all that shit, my ass will be there.
Well,
Absolutely.
I think a lot of people. I think everybody in the chat will be there.
Yeah.
I'm going to the box no matter what. I say that every time, and I'm going to the box this time.
Yeah, I think it's time for the Italians to come out there, Alex. I think it's time. We'll go ahead and contact Ted and a couple guys from Philly, named Joey. We'll leave it at that. I think it's time for us to come out there and raise some hell. What do you think?
You got to bring in the juice.
Bring some sauces and peppers, some cigars. Forget about it. Walk up and down the street. What are you going to do?
Bring the Italians.
Bring the Italians on. See what the little guy will do over there, huh?
Yeah.
Think about it. Well, anyhow, guys, thanks for having me on, Alex. Love your live, man. We love who you are. Good people. Be who you are. You know that. Love you guys on here.
Love you, Sal.
Thanks, Sal. Appreciate you.
Man.
Yeah, I got your notification earlier, man. Like I said, I just got in and I, wanted to get alive myself and got some other stuff. But thank you. It's a privilege and an honor to come on a great show like you. You know that. You do a great job. You're who you are, and none of us are perfect, but hey, we love you. Great smile and you're smart and everything else. And hopefully we get back to Vegas. I might be out there before you come out to Vegas, though.
Because I don't know if I'll be in Vegas soon, but yeah, come out here, man. Come kick it.
I will.
He's wearing a TED
Thanks,
tank top.
What's that?
You're wearing a TED tank top.
Yeah. I got his wallet over. I said, Ted, I got your wallet over here. That's okay. I got another one. He's good people, man. You guys are good people, man. I read people very well. Good night, guys. I'll be watching your chat. Let somebody hop on and continue what you're doing, man. Love you. I mean that,
brother.
We got you. All
Good
right.
night, Sal. Thanks.
Make sure you guys follow Sal Capano. Good friend, good buddy. Yeah, Crystal, Jamie.
Funny as hell.
probably going to head out. Thank you for hanging with me to read all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hold
same.
on.
3 o'clock. 3 o'clock
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, 2 o'clock for me. I'm like, keep putting on mute. I'm like, I'm gonna fall asleep and start snoring. But
Yeah, I know. This is one final shout out for the Karen of the week. Congratulations to
way to
Allison
go,
and
Karen.
That
Awesome.
that picture though is
The what?
it's wonderful. That picture
I
is
know.
wonderful.
Isn't it? Because I had another one, but I was like, you know what? I go turn it into a caricature.
Yes.
It's like
I
a
put a little
Shrek.
and exaggerate, and then it's all that, bam, same hairdo too.
When I saw it on Facebook, I was like, what the hell?
Hey, yeah, I got a good one. Allison McGaw. Me, it'd be like Allison Manon. Anyway, I love you guys.
Well, good night. Thanks for having me.
I
up
love
here
you.
tonight.
You're awesome. Thanks
Love
for
you.
hanging with me, guys. Bye,
Thanks
Jamie.
for
Love you
inviting
too.
me.
Yes.
Bye, Crystal. Love you. Huh? Oh, love you guys. Hold on. Let me put this back up. 3 hours and 30. Love you guys. Thanks for hanging with me. I will play a song only because if I read out, you're gonna send me a new one. Where did I put it? Sorry. Hold on. Anybody on tonight? Who should I redirect? Sal Capano's on. If anybody else is on, let me know. I'm gonna put let's see. I'm gonna put those. I had another song he sent to me and I can't find it. Sorry. So let me see what we got. I like this one. I've been playing this one. I'll close it with this one. If you guys didn't mind. If I ruled the world, you'd be able to park any fucking where you want. Mira that panzón, mira. Sucia.
If I ruled the world, you could park anywhere. I wouldn't care. If I ruled the world, yeah. You could stream from anywhere in the entire world. If I ruled the world,
Portugal would have already been identified. Yeah. Used to roll up on a spot on any side up in the desert dirt. Now the signs went up and everybody's heard. Streamers on the sidewalks, cameras in the sun. Neighbors getting heated, saying everybody's done. After all the headlines, things begin to change. HOA council drew the boundaries, rearranged the game. Now streamers are paying Uber to drop them off inside the neighborhood line. If not, they have to walk a couple miles with gear and all, trying to make their true crime stream shine. When and how does this end?
if I ruled the world, you could park anywhere. I wouldn't care. If I ruled the world, you could stream from anywhere in the entire world. If I ruled porch guy would have already been identified. Identified. Rocks along the easement, captain standing guard. Some folks claim the parking walls have really gotten out of hand. Chairs don't line the roadside like they used to every day. Everybody's got opinions, everybody's got something to say. The comments keep on flying, every channel's got a theory. Videos and rumors got the whole thing looking eerie. Even the family's private eye may have stole or disposed of it in memory. And Nancy Guthrie sign that was outside the property line. Within the easement, still one question as the viewers testified. If I ruled the world, porch guy would have been identified, because no one would have been worried about the parking situation outside. If I ruled the world, if I ruled the world, we could park anywhere. I wouldn't care. If I ruled the world, if I ruled the world, you could stream from anywhere in the entire world. Porch guy would have already been identified. Identified. If I ruled the world, if I ruled the world, the revolution will be streamed and no longer televised. Stream or get left behind.
Love you guys. Go check out